Like, yo, ex-classmate, where are you? You said you were coming on. Where are you? Let me do a quick audio and sound check. My last night with no baby. My last night, man. What do I do? Come hang out with you guys. Okay, what's up? Welcome to the stream. Let me do a little quick double check again. You were coming up. Audio's good. Amazing. I think I need to put a little bit of tags and whatever it is the cool kids do. What's up? Welcome. I was just, wait, am I talking? Oh, you can hear me good. I was browsing, right? I was like, yo, I'm kind of curious what kind of like police interrogations, right? And I'm looking up different forms, looking up different things. And it's like, I come up across this guy, Stephen McDaniel. One of the first things that caught me was, or like, I don't know, got my attention was his face. That motherfucker looked crazy. And I was talking to a friend of mine. He's like, oh yeah, you heard about that story? And then I read just a little bit about this. All right. Just a little bit. And I was like, yo, this guy's crazy as shit. I saw what you guys were saying in the chat. Like, yo, Mel, like pull up the interview with this guy's, what is he pretending to be, like some sort of innocent neighbor or something like that? So I'm going to read a little bit. God help us, me reading, and play a news clip. And then we're going to watch the interrogation just to give a little bit of a context. I never heard of this guy before. Never. But yeah, and I appreciate you guys stopping by. We're just kind of chilling, having a little late night. My last night of freedom. It's all over. And there's actually like a full interview of this guy talking. Before Chris Watts, there was this guy. Whatever he is. All right, so let me just read this a little bit. And then I'm going to play the news clip that they'll do a better job of telling the story. And then I'll play the interview right here. And then we'll do the interrogation. But it says here, in the early hours of June 26, 2011, Stephen McDaniel broke into the apartment of his downstairs neighbor and fellow Mercer College Law School graduate Lauren Giddings, where he murdered her and dismembered her body. Thank you, Stephanie, for the super chat. 4 days later, when Giddings was reported missing by her friends, a local news channel interviewed McDaniel as a neighbor of Giddings. After learning that he committed the murder, reporters are asking about this interview takes on a new light. Throughout the interview, McDaniel attempts to put on the image of a distraught neighbor shocked by the disappearance of an ex-classmate. However, he seems more concerned about establishing that he did not know what happened to Lauren and that no witnesses had seen anything. Then in actually grieving or worrying about Giddings, he also seems to have broken down when the reporter notes that police recovered a body in the parking lot. Okay? Crazy shit. Stephen McDaniel had already been established as a person of interest in the case by the police at the time of the interview. Later that day, police searched McDaniel's room. They say that at this point, McDaniel became unhinged, sweating profusely, and drinking at least 10 bottles of water. Damn, bro. 10 bottles of water. Just profusely. Soon after, the police recovered Giddings' torso from one of the building's dumpsters. Her dismembered limbs and head were like carried away to the dump. But a police car had parked in front of this particular dumpster, keeping the body in place until it was searched. In an odd interrogation, which we're going to watch in a little bit, McDaniel did not reveal anything but came off incredibly odd. For you ladies out there dating all these weirdos, all right? In the following days, police would find the packaging to the hacksaw used to dismember Giddings' body in McDaniel's room, as well as a master key to the rooms in the building, which makes me think of that lady here in Florida where that guy had a master key to everything, right? They also found a pair of Lauren Giddings' panties in McDaniel's apartment and several blog posts he had written describing torture and violence towards women. Such a weird thing to have like that kind of hatred towards women. I was talking to a friend of mine today who was telling me the story. I can't go into detail, but his brother like hated women, and talking like really bad about them. I was like, damn, like in general. After being arrested and held in police custody for 10 months, McDaniel confessed to the murder and pleaded guilty. On April 21st, 2012, he received a sentence of life in prison. He detailed how he stalked Giddings, even filming her through her second-story window with a camera attached to a long stick directly before the murder. When he established she was alone in her room, he used his master key, which he had stolen from one of the landlords of the building, to enter her room. She awoke. Yo! Bruh! Come on. Right? She awoke at the sound of him sneaking into the room, at which point Stephen jumped on her and strangled her to death. He then just dragged her body to her bathtub, where he used his hacksaw to dismember her corpse. Jesus Christ. That's crazy, man. I'm laughing at the super chat in case they want to cancel me. I'm just looking at this image like, holy crap. Like, McDaniel placed dismembered body parts in garbage bags and dumped them in a dumpster around the area. He fully expected all these body parts to be brought to the dump, but when the torso was found, his perfect crime was foiled. Due to the planning that went into the crime, as well as the relatively little contact between the killer and his victim, many believe McDaniels was a budding serial killer who would have gone to kill more if he had not been caught. Okay. All right. So a little bit of background. I feel like I should put this for the thumbnail, right? Like, what do you guys think? I should change the thumbnail. Update that. I'm looking crazy as shit. I mean, if you're a parent to somebody like that, or you're a friend to somebody like that, bruh. He's a nice guy. No, he was sweet. He was nice. He was a good kid. All right, so before I do the interview, let me just play this news clip so we can get a little bit of context. Let me just pull this up here. Boom. Boom. And let me just get the, real quick, give me 1 second. Just get the super chats. I'm delayed right now. 1 second. Boom. Boom. Okay. And I just want to say a quick thank you again to Lourdes. Thank you for the super chat earlier. And Stephanie, thank you so much. Enjoy. And he's out of which state? I bet it's Florida. I don't think it's Florida. Where's this guy at? Stephen McDaniels. What state is Stephen McDaniels from?
This is the place, Barrister's Hall, where Lauren Giddings was brutally murdered by Stephen McDaniel. 10 years have now passed since then. During that time, Lauren's family has filled it with anniversaries, weddings, birthdays, and babies. All things that, unfortunately, Lauren never got to see.
Well, it started out as a missing Mercer law grad and quickly turned into a bizarre murder case. On a special report, this week marks 5 years since the brutal murder and dismemberment of Lauren Giddings.
It's hard, not to think about, this is something Lauren should be here for.
We still picture her as a 27-year-old, woman. And, to think about her being 37 now is just crazy to, try to think about where she would be.
Lauren Giddings was the first person in her family to go to college. When she decided to come to Macon for law school, her family was hopeful. Instead,
yeah, Macon, Georgia, right? I think it's Georgia. Yeah.
The move ended in horror. In the weeks leading up to her death, she received her law degree. That summer of 2011, she was vigorously studying for the bar exam. Next, she planned to start a career as a defense attorney. Lauren's sister Caitlin was married in June that summer in their home state of Maryland. Lauren attended the wedding, then went back to her Macon apartment at Barrister's Hall to study. She decided to unplug from distractions so she wouldn't be interrupted.
She had already told the whole family and friends, like, she was home for the wedding. That was a big break. Like, most people don't do anything like that when studying for the bar, that she would be now like studying nonstop.
By June 27, 2011, those who knew Lauren had stopped hearing from her. Everyone's guess, she was studying like she told her family she would be. Days went by, no word from Lauren.
We all talk about it with each other because we all have different memories from that day and just like that week, because it does all blur together.
The day Sarah's talking about is the day Lauren vanished. It was a blur for her, however, it was a different story for her sister. Caitlin was one of the first to realize something was up. The silence was agonizing. One of Lauren's friends called her the night of June 29th asking if she'd been in touch with Lauren. She hadn't.
I did realize there was a couple of texts that hadn't been returned. So of course, right away I called and it went straight to voicemail.
After talking with a handful of Lauren's friends, she learned no one had heard from her. Something just wasn't adding up.
It was like the longest day ever, just trying to piece things together and figure all of this out.
She eventually got in touch with Macon police, then woke her dad up to tell him Lauren was missing. Lauren's dad drove to Macon to file a missing persons report. Mom was flying down later. Shortly after Sarah and Caitlin dropped their mom off for her flight to Macon, they had to turn around to pick her back up after they received the news. A body was found.
Caitlin and I quickly made the decision that we needed to go pick my mom up from the airport because we didn't want her to find that news out on her own, by herself, flying there. So we went and got her. So telling her the news that a body had been found definitely sticks out in my head.
According to reports, Lauren's torso was found in a trash can behind Barrister's Hall. Investigators were able to match her DNA to a sample from her hairbrush and samples from her parents. Authorities on the case told WGXA in 2014 this was a high-profile case right when they stepped on scene.
There was no witness. It was just a matter of interviewing anybody who lived at that complex or anybody who was associated with Lauren.
On June 30th, 2011, Stephen McDaniel spoke with WGXA, acting as Lauren's friend.
We don't know where she is. I mean, the only thing we can think is that maybe she went out running and someone snatched her. One of her friends had a key. We went inside and tried to see if there was anything.
Look at this motherfucker. Look at this shit.
I mean, she had a door jamb that was sitting right by it, so there was no sign that anyone broke in. I mean, the door was locked when everyone got here. I mean, we just don't know where she is.
During the interview, he was told for the first time a body was found.
Whatever they recovered from there.
Body?
Had you seen anything there?
Bro, look at his face.
I mean, we don't know if this is the same person. You know what I mean? Like, they took out a body there earlier. We don't know if it's the same person or not. So that's why we're trying to ask people if they know who lived there. Are you okay, sir?
Yo, look at them.
I think I need to sit down.
Okay.
In 2014, McDaniel pleaded
Bro, weirdo to the max. I mean, I'm a little. This is like, holy crap.
Guilty to Lauren's murder. In a written confession, McDaniel admitted to using a master key to get into Lauren's apartment and attacking her in her sleep. He says he strangled her, then dismembered her in the bathtub with a hacksaw. He took some of her body to a dumpster behind the law school, leaving her torso at Barrister's Hall. Caitlin says it was shocking and saddening that Stephen was the one who killed her sister.
It seemed like she might have been one of the people that was actually nice to him and gave him some attention.
That's the thing, man, being nice. So it was completely random. I can't stand people that take advantage of people that are just. We're gonna watch the full interview, by the way. This is just clips, but after this we're gonna watch the full interview with him, and then we're gonna watch the interrogation. But I just kind of wanted to try to paint the picture. But I can't stand, because I'm one of those people that I'm nice, but then there's people out there that are they take advantage of that and they'll take you for a ride.
even though he seemed to be more of a loner. So it's, sad to think, like, there's no story here about like, tell your kids to, lock their car when they get in, or, don't go in this area of town, or do, like, there's no, she should have done this and it wouldn't have happened, because, you should always be nice to people. You should always, be nice to your neighbors. And
True.
Just because someone looks
I guess it was around him he stalked her.
different doesn't mean they are. But in this case, he just was.
Investigators in 2014 had doubts about the validity behind some statements in McDaniel's confession.
He did have a lot of time to prepare that letter,
I'm sure there's some things that he's never going to tell.
Lauren's sisters still feel the same in 2021.
I truly don't believe that we know like what happened to her. Obviously we know that she died, but we don't truly believe anything that like Stephen McDaniel has said. I just don't
Thank you, Charisma.
think he's an honest person.
He had more of a reaction than this guy Chandler. Chandler ain't got no reaction. Got chopped up his parents, put their heads in the fireplace, cooked it up. Chandler ain't got no reaction. At least this guy, he was like, oh, I gotta sit down.
And then, I think he could make up a million stories. He has a very vivid imagination.
Once the nightmares and fear of what happened to Lauren faded, the family began to heal, never forgetting Lauren. They often talk about her bubbly personality, how she was a go-getter, and what she liked and didn't like.
Now Caitlin and I both have kids, and so we want to pass all those memories down to them so that that's what they know of their Aunt Lauren.
They are specifically thankful for the memories they made right before her death, at her graduation, and Caitlin's wedding.
I know everybody in this room is happy about the ceremony today.
The wedding day, having her there with us was so special and so important. And to be just 1 week before she died, it's just been such a blessing for all of us. The whole family was able to see her one last time and to be all together. I think that's, rare to have such a great memory right before a tragic time like that.
The good memories are what they think of.
Lay said that she told people she thought someone was watching her and broke into her apartment. Damn.
Of most, rather than how Lauren was taken from them. But they're still haunted by the what if.
Still picture her as a 27-year-old, woman, and, to think about her being 37 now is just crazy to, try to think about where she would be or what she'd be doing. And between me and Sarah, we have 7 kids. So it's like, how many more grandkids would there be and that kind of thing. So 10 years seems like a lifetime.
During those 10 years, they found ways to honor their sister. Caitlin named her daughter Lauren in her sister's memory. They continue to celebrate her birthdays, have annual runs in softball tournaments, as well as carrying on with Pink Wednesdays.
It was actually something that Lauren started at her job. She would have wear pink and eat cake Wednesdays. And then so my mom's friends have tried to keep that up really for my mom. So they continue to do that for her.
It's not like, she doesn't exist in our lives. She does. It's just very different.
Lauren is also remembered here in Macon. She has a plaque at Mercer Law School and this pink bench here in Washington Park, where she liked to come and jog in the center of the city. Reminders of not how she passed, but of who she was.
She just had this passion for life that a lot of people don't have. I think she lived more in those 27 years than most people do.
As for her killer, he's serving a life sentence with the possibility of parole at the Hancock State Prison. The rest of Lauren's remains have never been found. Reporting, Aaron Wise, WGXA News.
Okay, so kind of crazy. Thank you, Ruth, for becoming a member on YouTube. I really appreciate that. It helps me out a lot, so thank you. Okay, so we're gonna watch the full interrogation of the that's coming next, but this was the interview he did with the news or whatever, and then we're gonna watch the interrogation.
And no one's heard from her since.
Did you see her hang out with anyone at the time or anything like that?
No one has seen her since Saturday. I haven't seen anything. You always hear noise outside, but it's just people walking by pretty much.
And she just recently graduated from Mercer?
Yeah, she and I we were both JD students.
Oh, and please hit like. Help me out with the likes, please. It makes a difference. I need you guys to help me out. Thank you.
We graduated back in May.
What kind of person was she? I mean, what did you see?
I mean, she's as nice as can be. I mean, very personable, very much a people person.
Do you know anybody any enemies she might have had? Somebody that might want to hurt her?
No, I mean, we don't know where she is. I mean, the only thing we can think is that maybe she went out running and someone snatched her. Because I mean, we went over. One of her friends had a key. We went inside and tried to see if there was anything amiss, but I mean, she had a door jamb that was sitting right by it, so there was no sign that anyone broke in. I mean, the door was locked when everyone got here. I mean, we just don't know where she is.
What about in the parking lot area? I know they've been doing a lot of. I think that's where they have recovered the body or whatever they recovered from there.
Body.
Had you seen anything there? Had you seen anything there?
Look at his face. Look at him.
I mean, we don't know if this is the same person. You know what I mean? Like, they took out a body there earlier. We don't know if it's the same person or not. So that's how we're trying to ask people if they know who lived there. Are you okay, sir?
I think I need to sit down.
Okay.
Bruh. Yo, I had never heard of this story until tonight. Just browsing the internet.
You've been studying for the bar?
Yeah, no one had seen her since Saturday because there's not a whole lot of interaction unless we're doing classes.
Right.
And she was doing the online version of it.
You all studied together though?
We were in, there's two different people, there's two companies that provide it. Kaplan provides it and Barbary provides it. I signed up with Barbary and I've been doing the lectures that they have in the mornings. She was doing the Kaplan online, so I hardly ever saw her. I mean, I would see her like go out running, but I mean...
What time would she go out running?
I mean, I don't even know when.
At night or morning?
You know, you've been watching her and stalking her.
I saw her like midday a couple weeks ago. I mean,
you know,
the last time I saw her was coming back from the bar prep on the main campus because we got moved over there for a week or two.
But she normally would run. That was the
routine that she ran all the time. I mean, she had a group that she would go running with. I mean, I don't know anyone that would want to hurt her. She was as nice person as
bro, these
there
people
is.
I can't with these people. I can't.
Is she moving soon? Did you know anything about her?
Yeah. She was going to be moving out today. She was supposed to move out today because someone else was going to be moving into her apartment. A new law student.
Do you know if she was planning? Where is she from? Is she from Maryland?
Yeah, she's from up in Maryland.
Can I just put this on you so we can hear you? Is that all right?
Okay.
I'm so sorry. And you can just hold on for that. Thank you. Yeah, she's from Maryland.
Yeah, I mean, she was from up in Maryland. I mean, all her family was there, as far as I know. I mean,
What's going on in your mind right now? Like, what are you thinking?
Let's zoom in.
Why would anyone do this?
You didn't hear anything?
No. I just heard something. Maybe I could have helped.
Okay, don't worry.
Thank you, Stephanie, for the super chat.
Do you want to
Stephanie says this guy.
You got something to drink? Do you know if a bunch of her friends are getting together or anything?
I mean, that's how I found out that she was missing. A bunch of her friends came over yesterday night around midnight, and they hadn't seen her since Saturday, so they were trying to find out where she was.
So they were knocking on neighbors' doors and stuff?
No, they went in. They had a key to her apartment, and they checked around, didn't see anything out of place. I mean, it was locked when everyone got there.
That was midnight?
Yeah, around midnight, and then we went over to law school to see if maybe she was over in the library studying or something. And we looked up in the study rooms on the 3rd floor, and there was no one there. And we came back, we looked around, and just trying to find anything to figure out where she was.
She doesn't have any family in Georgia?
I don't know. As far as I know, all of her family is from in Maryland.
Have you met her family before?
There was one time that I met them. They came down first year. She had a little dog, a little brown dog, that she would exercise out in front of the law school, and it got hit as she was coming across the road. I heard the car hit it and ran out, and she was there crying, and thankfully there was someone who came along who knew a vet or something, and they helped that, and her family came down I think a couple weeks after that or something, and I met them just briefly.
Right.
But
you have a boyfriend or
we've been trying to figure out. She has a boyfriend up in Atlanta, but someone called him, and he hadn't heard from her. No one could figure out where she was.
Who was the last person to be with her? You said that somebody had seen her on Saturday?
Yeah, she went over to a couple friends' house, Garen Mueller and Joe Cairns. They live over on Walnut, and they said that she was over there in the morning, and then that was the last time that anyone we've been able to find out from had seen her.
She hadn't mentioned what she was going to do that day or anything?
Joe, he got onto her computer last night to see if she had said anything. She'd sent an email out to some people that afternoon talking about like going out to eat or something. And the last thing that there was an email that she sent out after 10 that night where she sent to, I think it was someone in Atlanta, a friend of hers in Atlanta, and she said that she was afraid in her apartment that she thought someone had tried to break in on Thursday night, and she was afraid to stay in there.
You broke in.
Where did you hear that from Joe?
He pulled it up, and we read it off the screen.
And she had said that to a friend in Atlanta?
Yeah, I can't remember his name, but...
And you hadn't heard anything on Thursday night?
No.
She never came to you to tell you anything?
No,
Thank you, Janie.
If she had, I could have done something. I could have lent her a handgun. I've got a little handgun that I have for defense. And
bro, I don't know what's with these people. All this talking.
She could have slept over or something.
I mean, it's good. They're doing it. The reporter's doing a good job. He keeps talking. Let him keep going.
Yeah, something. If she was afraid in her apartment, then get her out of there.
Is that her?
That's what she said in the email. She thought that someone had tried to break into her apartment. She said, like, Macon hoodlums tried to break into my apartment on Thursday night.
Macon hoodlums?
Is that her car parked there? The Chevy?
No.
Small car?
No, I think that's the detective's car, Detective
her
Patterson.
Car's not even there?
No, it was here earlier, and they towed it. It'd been there for days, and then they towed it to, I guess, look through, see if there was... Yeah.
How did you find out that something was wrong with the police here? Was it like when you walked up a little while ago, or?
No, the police were called last night, and they came and they looked around. They didn't see anything. They went in. We looked around the place. No sign of a struggle. No sign that anyone had broken in. Just nothing. Just she was gone. All of her stuff was there. Her ID was there. Her wallet was there. But she was just gone.
I guess there's still more. We're gonna watch the interrogation here in a second. If you guys could please hit like, let's get the algorithm going.
Did you just come home and see the police here?
No, I was here this morning. I couldn't hardly sleep.
Oh yeah.
I was up until early hours, and then I got home and I just collapsed. And then this morning they knocked on my door. They were looking around trying to find anything, and a few of the other friends, Burpee and Garen and Ashley, they were here. They were here last night, and they'd come back this morning. And I just went out and talked with them, and then they moved us all over to the side, and they bussed us all down to the department and kept us there until I got back just a little while ago. And yeah, they took statements trying to find out if anyone had seen anything, if anyone had heard anything, when the last time anyone saw it was.
Now, they haven't confirmed, at least not with us, that it was Lauren that they found. Are you holding out any hope right now?
I hope, but if they found it on the property somewhere.
Imagine if this was like
someone had snatched her over there.
Imagine if this was 1080, like back in the day when they had 1080. I guess this was, I don't know what they had. We could see clearly all his facial features and pupils. I mean, but just it's enough to see and hear what's going on. But imagine if we had the high definition.
Or maybe she got hurt or something.
Just a nice guy. He's the sweetest guy ever. All right, so I think we got enough context for the interrogation, right? You guys ready? I don't know, man. I was just randomly browsing, and I was talking to my friend. I'm like, yo, like they wanted me to come on. Like, what can we do? And then I came across this guy, and then I saw people in the chat saying, "Wait till you see the interview." I haven't watched this. This is the first time seeing all of this. I haven't watched this. So let's check this out, all right? And let me see. I'll fix the volume.
All right. I just got to ask you a few more questions.
Let me fix the volume.
You came down earlier tonight. Me and you talked, all right. You don't have any weapons on you, do you?
No.
That's just you are. What's wrong? You know I'm Detective Patterson, right?
Yes.
Do you remember? Put your hands up here. You remember us talking earlier tonight, right?
Yes.
You remember me earlier in the day?
Yes.
When we came down here and talked a little bit and then we left?
Yes.
Okay. I need to know about this girl right here. You know her?
Yes.
Who is that?
Lauren Giddings.
Does she live next door to you?
Yes.
When's the last time you seen her?
2 or 3 weeks ago.
Okay. Was you friends with Lauren?
Yes.
Look at me when you talk to me, son. Okay? Was you friends with her?
Yes.
Close friends?
We were good
I mean,
friends.
y'all were friends, right? Both of
Yes.
y'all are law students. You're studying to be an attorney, right?
Yes.
What kind of law
Thank you, Beth. Like you always say, Mel, let them keep talking.
do you want to go into?
Crazy.
Criminal law?
Yes.
Civil? Is that what you want to do for a living?
Yes.
Okay. Are you almost finished?
Yes.
Okay. So you
To me, too, what I'm kind of seeing, and I don't know anything about this crap, but this kid seems very submissive, even though this guy's a freaking killer, and this guy's completely taking over the conversation. Yes, 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 yes.
you don't have too
Kinda
much
weird.
more to do, right?
No.
All right. Are you going to stay here in Macon?
I don't know.
Did you used to work at the district attorney's office in Macon?
Yes.
Was you on the prosecutor side or the defense side?
Prosecutor.
So you were on our side.
Yes.
Right. You never worked on the other side?
No.
Did you like it when you were down there?
Yes.
Got
going
along
on?
with everybody?
Yes.
Okay. And you've lived next to Lauren for a long time?
Yes.
MK Ultra, what's going on here?
Okay. Do you know where she's at tonight?
No. No.
Have you ever seen her with that dress on?
No.
You have no idea where she's at?
No.
Okay.
Yo, look how he's kicking back. He threw his legs up. This guy's Where's this detective at now? That's what
Yes.
He's taking a call too. What is this?
Okay. My major didn't do that, but okay. All right. Bye. Look. Just tell me what happened, brother.
I don't know.
Well, where's she at? I need you. I'm asking you for your help. I'm a detective, and I'm asking you for your help.
Thank you, Christy.
Okay? I'm asking you for help. I need your help. Can you help me?
I don't know.
You don't know if you can help me?
Yes.
I need your help. Help me out. Tell me what to do. Has anybody asked you for help today? I'm asking you as a friend for help. Can you
As
help?
a friend.
I don't know.
What do you mean you don't know? You can't help a friend out?
I don't know what you need.
I need to know where Lauren's at.
Yo, this is so bizarre.
I don't know.
But I'm very intrigued as well.
When's the last time you seen her?
2 or 3 weeks ago.
Have you ever seen anybody over her house the last couple nights?
No.
Okay. If you knew where she was, would you tell me?
Yes.
Yeah, the staring thing is weird, as Kimmy mentioned, because like even when this guy moves forward or back, he's just like his head is just following him.
What do you think happened to her?
I don't know.
Is there sexual tension here? Is this
Do you
weird?
even care?
What's
that
going
no one
on?
can find her?
Yes.
I mean, I don't know, do you?
Yes.
Or is just like a dominance thing? I don't know.
Do you have a girlfriend?
No.
Did you think Lauren was your girlfriend?
No.
This is crazy, dude.
You said you didn't have any other cars, right?
Right.
Well, why would everybody you went to school with for the last 3 and 4 years said that you own another car other than that Geo Prism? Everybody I've talked to, all your friends you were in school with, people that you worked at the district attorney's office with said you have other cars other than that car. And you're gonna sit here today and tell me you don't have another car?
I don't.
Well, where's it at?
I don't have one.
You never had another car besides that Geo Prism.
No.
So if I call your granddaddy, he's gonna tell me that you only have one car.
Yes.
What's his phone number?
I don't know.
Yeah, you do, because I already have his number.
Ooh.
You don't know his phone number?
No.
Yo, this detective, I don't know what's going on here.
I mean,
Manchurian
you
candidate?
seriously can't help us out.
His number is in my cell phone.
That's a start. Where's your cell phone?
At the apartment.
In your apartment? I mean, it's kind of late to be calling him. Does he stay up late?
I don't know.
Do you have a grandmother or is it just him?
My grandmother passed away.
A while back?
Yes.
But you're close to your grandfather, right?
Yes.
I mean, don't he own some property or something, he said? A couple of acres?
My granddaddy or my grandfather.
Who lives in Pike County?
My granddaddy.
Does he own any land down there?
Yes.
Okay. And do sometimes you go down there to visit him or something?
Last time we met, I went down and visited with my aunt and uncle.
Okay. What did he do for a living? Was he an attorney like you?
He worked for the Southern Railroad Company.
Is anybody in your family an attorney?
No.
You're the only one that went through law school?
Yes.
Well, that's an accomplishment, don't you think?
Yes.
I mean, it took a long time, right?
Yes.
A lot of studying.
Thanks, Amanda.
I think you told me earlier you
Appreciate
were
your
from up
advice,
Atlanta, or did you live in Atlanta or Griffin or something like that?
Lilburn.
You don't have any family left up there?
Yes.
Well, who lives up?
What kind of surprises me too, and we're just at the very beginning, but like how chill this detective is. Like this is just normal. I'd be creeped out a little bit. But he's just kicking back, flowing with it. Just back to back to back to back.
There.
My parents.
Okay. Any brothers or sisters?
My sister lives in Tucker.
Georgia?
Yes.
What's up with the pair of underwear that was in your apartment?
I
That was
don't
like
know.
a mask. It was cut out like a mask. You cut underwear out to look like a mask?
No.
Yeah, what you
How
into?
many guns did you have in your apartment?
3.
What are they? Do you know what they are?
A rifle.
What kind of rifle did you have?
An AK semi-automatic.
Where'd you buy it from?
Classic Arms.
Is that Atlanta or something?
Online.
Okay. What kind of pistols do you own?
EAA Witness. Full size and compact.
Okay. What is that? What about the one that was on the bed?
That's
Hola.
the full size.
That's the full size one. What was the other one?
The compact.
Where was that at?
On the table. By the bed.
Yeah. Remember I was in there?
Mm-hmm.
And then you had that samurai sword.
Yes.
That was just that's not, is it an expensive sword or is it just a
No.
knockoff? It's just one of the knockoff swords.
Yes.
And what about the knife?
Which knife?
The one that was, remember you showed me it was dull?
Yes.
What kind of knife is that? Because I don't know.
Kukri.
Where do you get something like that online?
I bought it from a friend.
Did you have any other knives in the house
Yes.
that I didn't see? Because you didn't show me no other knives. That's the only ones you showed me. What other knives did I miss?
There's a pocket knife that's on the table.
Are you a knife collector or a knife person, or
No.
you just like knives?
I used to collect swords.
I mean, do you know your swords?
Yes.
I mean, to sell and trade swords?
No.
But you just bought here and there?
Yes.
But you wouldn't consider yourself like a sword expert?
No.
Okay. Because, they have that TV show where they sell stuff, at night
Yes.
on TV, but I don't know what it's called, the knife shop or something like that.
What is
Have you ever seen what I'm talking about? I don't know if you have
Yes.
cable TV or not. Alright. Tonight we're still looking for Lauren. You know any of these other girls in this picture?
I know that she goes to the law school, but I
Okay.
can't remember her name.
So she's studying to be an attorney too?
Yes.
Okay. Is that how Lauren looked with the long hair the last time you seen her?
Yes.
Or that's how she looks?
Yes.
Oh, this was in 2010. Who do you think took Lauren away?
I don't know.
Well, I need your help. Can you give me what is your observation of this? I know you're smarter, okay? I know you have an observation you can tell me. What do you think happened to her?
I think someone took her.
Shit.
You think, you watch TV shows, right? Like
Yes.
detective shows.
Yeah.
What's your observation? How do you think somebody would take her? If somebody did take her.
I don't know.
When she was running.
Does she normally run all the time?
She runs, I don't know how often.
You mean you think somebody might have took her when she was running like down the street somewhere?
Yes.
You don't think somebody got her when she got back to her apartment?
I don't know.
Well, you know there was a body found in the trash can next to the apartments.
Yes.
You do know that. And it's a female, white female's body. Right there. Right next to y'all's apartment. Feet from her apartment. I mean, we don't know 100% sure it's Lauren, but we're pretty confident it is. We're waiting for some tests to be done to be 100% sure. I mean, who would do something to somebody and throw them in a trash can?
I don't know.
I'm asking for your advice or your observation. Who in your complex would do something like that? You lived over there for 3 years. Tonight's the first night I think I've ever been over there. In your expert opinion,
expert opinion.
All your knowledge of going through law school and all that, who in that complex do I need to talk to?
You.
I don't know.
No names come to mind. You can't help me out a little bit?
Yeah,
can't help me out?
I don't know.
You don't know anybody at all.
Yo, this dude is
in
like
that complex. You know, earlier you told me about a guy that lived in apartment 15. I mean, is he a decent guy?
I think so.
Don't y'all have a laundry room there or something?
Yes.
That everybody has access to the laundry room?
Yes.
Has anybody been working on the apartments below you in the last couple of weeks that you've noticed?
I haven't seen anyone.
But you don't know if they've been doing work on that apartment, number one?
No.
I mean, earlier today, me and you sit here and talk normal. What's going on with you now? Why are you acting like this? I need to know. Why all of a sudden you're acting like this?
I don't understand.
Okay. Earlier today, we sat here and talked. But now you're acting like you don't know what's going on. I mean, did something happen or something to you? I mean, why are you shutting down? Why are you not talking to me?
I don't know.
You don't know? Are you scared?
No.
I mean, you're not scared, are you?
No.
Are you sad that something happened to Lauren? If that's her in that trash can?
Yes.
somebody said that he's intelligent, he knows what he's doing, but it's like an act or something.
When's the last time you said you...
You gotta watch out for these people too that play dumb. I don't know. I still don't know this guy's deal.
Can't remember the last time earlier today that you took the trash out to the trash can. Right? Am I wrong?
That's right.
I mean, because you said you like stayed inside the whole weekend, I think, because you had all your food and all that. You never went to Kroger over the weekend or Walmart or anything?
I don't remember.
Bet you could have.
I don't know.
When you go to Kroger, when you do go to the store to get your food, do you use a credit card or you pay cash?
Cash.
Do you have a Kroger card?
Yes.
Okay. So the Kroger card should be able to tell if you were at Kroger this weekend, right?
Yes.
Do you swipe your card or just enter your cell phone number?
They scan it.
Well, because I enter my phone number because I never remember to bring my card. But you don't remember if you went over to Bay. You drive your car or you walk over there?
I drive.
You ever go to Walmart on the east side of Gray Highway? Or which Walmart do you go to when you go to Walmart?
Gray Highway.
You don't ever go out to Zeppelin Road?
I don't think so.
You never been out there? You know where Zeppelin Road, the new Walmart?
No.
You You don't? So you just basically go to the one on Grayaway?
Yes.
Okay. Do you know where you're at tonight?
Yes.
Where are you at?
Detective Bureau.
Okay. And you know why we've been working all day trying to find Lauren, right?
Yeah, this is crazy.
Because her family wants to know where she's at.
Yes.
And I don't know what to tell her family. So I'm asking you, what do I need to tell her family?
I don't know.
What do you want me to tell them? I don't know? Huh? You're gonna have to tell me what to tell her family. It's all on you, brother. What do you want me to tell her family? Huh?
I don't know.
Well, I need to know. I need to know. Okay? If something happened to Lauren and you know, you need to tell me. If you know something. Because I need to know. Because her family's down here wanting to know what happened to her.
I don't know.
You don't know.
No.
That's what you want me to tell her mother and her father. Is that you don't know.
I don't know.
Not that you're sorry that she's missing. Not that you've been trying to help me all day find her, but you just wanted me to tell her I don't know.
I don't know.
Are you a sorry piece of shit that you want me to tell her that? You got your ass on that fucking news and stood out there and gave a media report that her mother saw about her missing daughter. And you want me to sit there and tell them that you don't know? Is that what you want me to tell them? Because you're all over the news. You sure stood out there and ran your mouth to the news media. But now you're going to get out here and you don't fucking know. You know. You're just a sorry piece of shit that don't give a fuck. Right?
No.
Well, why'd you tell the media everything?
Bro!
Do you need to see what you told the media today? It was on the 11 o'clock news. Well, I'm asking you. Tell me. I want to know.
I don't know where she is.
That ain't what you told the media. You didn't stand in front of that camera and say, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah, it's crazy, dude.
Right? You buy all these weapons. Was you ever in the military?
Thank you, Stephanie.
What do you need all these weapons for? Are you scared somebody's gonna hurt you?
No.
What do you need all these weapons for?
To have.
Why? There's a reason why. Were you molested as a child?
No.
Then why do you need all these weapons?
Yeah!
Give me one good reason. Just give me one reason.
To have.
Why? Does it make you feel important?
No.
Are you a big guy because you got a weapon?
You can tell, shit, this is only 20 minutes in. We still got 2 hours. You can tell this is old school because nowadays, you know, they'd be canceled. They can't do these types of interrogations. You got to worry about all these people coming after you. You couldn't do this type of shit this day and age. This is from before. Yo! You're molested. What's going on with you? Damn. Thank you, Desiree. I appreciate the super chat. And thank you for the membership, Cam. Thank you for signing up, man. Thank you.
No.
Do you even know how to use it?
I honestly have to use the restroom, but I don't want to get up while it's playing because I feel like there's just so much good going on. I don't want to miss it. I feel like we just have to keep going. Miyu, thank you so much for the super chat. Stay blessed, Mel. Thank you. 2011 is 200 years ago. Seriously, right? It feels like that, right?
Yes.
I need you to tell me what you want me to tell her mother. And then I won't ask you another thing. I'm not going to tell her mother that you don't know.
Good
Because
old
her mother
days.
saw you on the news tonight. And she cried all the way down to Macon. Because you had the balls to get on the news and tell everybody everything. You didn't have no problem talking to the news when they asked
All right, I'm gonna give it like 5 minutes. I'm gonna take a little pause. Five minutes, and we'll give a little pause. We can all take a little bathroom break or a drink break, whatever it is you want.
you questions.
This is crazy. 5 minutes, and we'll take a little break.
I'm asking you questions. Where's Lauren?
20.
I don't know.
Yes, you do know. You do know. You do know. You know. You know. You do know. And everybody in Macon knows you knows because you got your sorry ass on the news and told everybody. So every friend you have in Macon knows that you know. Everybody you go to school with, every one of your professors, everybody knows that you know.
It's so weird that how like
Got
his
on
head
the
is
news tonight.
his head is just locked. Wherever this guy moves, swinging on a chair, this guy's just like weird that he's taking this position.
And told everybody that you know. Now, how do you think?
Let's do a little pause. I'm gonna go use the restroom. Little pause. You guys take a 2 minutes. Little break. Get a drink. Go pee. Get some food. Do some drugs. Whatever you got to do. And we'll be right back. All right. 2 minutes. 1 minute. 2 minutes. Okay, I'm back. We're back. I'm back. We took like a minute break. Just a minute, 2 minutes. Okay. The other guy that comes into the room is so funny. He has a southern accent. Oh, so somebody else comes in. Yeah, I've never seen this story, but I just sat tonight. I was just browsing. I'm like, and they were saying, "Yo, you gotta watch. This is the one. Check it out. Check it out." I was like, "All right, let's check it out." Never heard of this before. Becky, thank you so much for the membership. The 4 months, amazing. Love that I'm catching this one live with you. Thank you, Becky. I'm gonna give it like 20, 30 more seconds and then we'll start. Thanks. Thank you. Appreciate that. Yes, yes. There's a lot of stuff coming up. Yo, it's spring break. My daughter has spring break this week. So she's going to be home all week with me. We'll figure out some. I'll still do content, but yeah, she's going to be with me chilling this week. Under Your Scars. Thank you so much for the membership. Thank you. I was thinking I could call Silvio after we finish watching this to get his thoughts. I did wash my hands. I did. I washed my hands because I knew somebody was going to ask me that. So I was like, let me just wash my hands. So when they ask me, I can answer honestly. All right, let's start. You ready? Let's continue. Spring break, what's that? With these kids, man. My daughter's with her mother tonight, but I got to pick her up in the morning. Last night tonight, man. I'm having fun. All right, here we go. You ready? Here we go. Yo, you know it.
Think
you
you'll
know
walk
it.
down the street tomorrow and nobody bother you? Think nobody's gonna come over and knock on your door to see if you want to talk to the media again?
I don't know.
Oh, they're gonna be over there, brother. So this little act that you're doing right now ain't working with me. Okay? Because you didn't have no problem talking to the media. No problem. So you can just snap out of it and tell me what the hell happened so we can move on.
I don't know.
Well, how many times you gonna say I don't know?
I don't know.
How many
Like a
times you gonna
child.
say it?
Thank you, Desiree, for being a
What are
member.
you gonna say? I remember. I don't want to remember what happened to her. How many times you gonna say that? If you did something that you regret, you need to let me know.
I didn't.
Well, who did?
I don't know.
Well, a body was found over here, right next to where you live. And what do you have in your apartments? A lot of knives. A lot of guns. Right?
Yes.
And I'm asking you about it, and you're just saying, I don't know. That's all. That's the only answer you can give is I don't know.
That show, Bob.
It's 6 hours or a couple hours ago, you was out there telling the media everything. You didn't stand in front of that camera and say, I don't know.
Silvio was telling me that he looks like the guy Sideshow Bob from Simpsons.
You were actually answering questions. Right?
Taser him.
How many interviews did you give? 3?
I don't know.
Well, you gave like 3. Do you
Thank
think
you,
that was
you.
a proper thing to do?
Me too.
When a mother's looking for her child?
They asked me what happened.
And what did you tell them? What did you tell them?
That Lauren was missing.
Okay. What else did you tell them?
That we had gone looking for her.
Okay. And what?
And that we hadn't found her.
And what else did they ask you?
I don't remember.
Why don't you remember?
I don't.
You're telling me that you went through law school. Well, you went through college first, right? Did you graduate from college?
Yes.
And now you're in law school. Did you graduate from law school?
Yes.
But you don't fucking remember what they asked you this afternoon? Huh? I just don't fucking believe that shit.
Yeah. You don't see interrogations like this anymore. Like, the times have changed. Stephanie, thanks so much for the super chat. She says, love how you laugh at this interrogation. So this is the other guy that comes in. There's a couple of people asking about like the context. We played that at the beginning of the stream, and I think you should rewind and watch. But basically, this guy, it says here, he sneaked into this woman's apartment and murdered her, dismembered her body, disposed of her in a bin. Several days later, Lauren was reported missing, and he did an interview with the media, and the lady on the news confronts him like, hey, this woman's body was found over here. And he's like, yo, the look on his, if you didn't see that, you're going to have to take it back. The look on his face is like, yeah. This guy was like stalking her, I guess, and watching her or whatever. And then he finally, I guess, made his move. So just the weirdo. The same crap and disgust that we cover every day. You guys don't even have to come in here and, hey, Mel, what are we talking about? What's the story? Some weirdo that dismembered somebody and took their body apart and whatever. That's what it is. These people, this every single day is the same, almost the same thing. We don't need a recap. You know what I'm saying? Jay, thank you so much for the super chat. Says, I'm not a violent person, but I want to punch this nut job. Love you too, Mel. Love you guys. Thank you so much. But he's particularly interesting and weird. And this whole interrogation thing is interesting for sure. Shout out to the internet.
What's up, buddy? Did you talk to him about his guns?
Yeah.
When was the last time you shot those guns?
I haven't.
You've never shot a gun?
No.
Have you ever shot any gun in your whole life?
No.
Never?
No.
So you bought 3 guns that you've never shot?
Yes.
Why?
To have.
For what?
Yo, and he's even laughing. The other guy is laughing. I mean, it makes sense what this guy said. It's like, yeah, you never shot a gun. No. You have 3 guns. Yes. You never shot a gun. No. This guy's chuckling.
To have.
For what? I'm asking for what? Why do you want to have them? What makes, did they give you, I mean, tell me why it's important to you to have 3 guns. That's an easy question. Come on, talk to me, buddy. Me and you talked all day today. We ain't had a problem communicating. Why is it important for you to have 3 guns? Do you not know?
PN said bad cop, worst cop.
Okay. You got a girlfriend?
No.
Hell no.
Who's your best friend?
Michael Quinn.
Michael who?
Quinn.
Who is he?
He was a law student with me.
Is he still a law student?
No, he graduated.
When was the last time you talked to him?
Before he moved up to Boston.
How long ago was that?
A few weeks.
A few weeks, like a month, 2 months, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, what?
The beginning of June.
Beginning of June? Beginning of June. Okay. So let me ask you a question. How? You say you don't know where Lauren is, right?
Right.
You told me earlier you and Lauren were friends, right?
Yes.
How would you describe y'all's relationship?
She was my friend.
She was your friend. What did you ever do things for her? Did she ever do things for you? What did she ever do for you?
We talked.
We talked. What y'all talk about?
News.
The news. Okay. Earlier you was telling me something about you fixed her computer before.
I couldn't fix it.
You couldn't fix it? What was wrong with it?
I don't remember.
How long ago was that?
Crazy.
Around graduation.
Well, how long ago was that?
Middle of May.
Middle of May? So you were over in her apartment in the middle of May?
Yes.
Have you been over there since then?
Yes.
When was the last time you were over there?
Last night.
Before last night. Have you ever been over there with Lauren since the time you worked on her computer in the middle of May?
No.
How many times have you been in her apartment with her hanging out?
I don't know.
Thank you, and Dimension, for the super chat. Gemma's a fan.
You don't know? If you had to guess, what would you, I mean, 1 time, 2 times, 3 times what?
Maybe 2.
Maybe 2? See, if I had only been somewhere twice, I could remember that. If I had been there over 50 times and you asked me how many times, I'd be like, I don't know, a lot. But the fact that you've only been there twice, when I say how many times you've been there, you say you don't know, that's just odd to me. Does that make sense to you?
Yes.
That does make sense. So what I'm saying right now makes sense?
No.
What? Bro, this is insane.
When was the last time you saw Lauren?
2 or 3 weeks ago.
And have you been on vacation for the last couple of weeks?
No.
You been home every night?
Yes.
Has she been home every night?
I don't know.
Has she been on vacation?
I think she was away for a while.
How long?
I don't know.
Were you looking for her?
Me too.
No.
Let me tell you, even if I didn't talk to my neighbors, I know if my neighbors have been in and out. I hear them come in, I hear them go out, I see them when they walk by my window. I've lived in apartments most of my life. So the fact that you haven't seen her in 2 or 3 weeks, that's just odd to me. I'm gonna be honest, it makes me feel like you're not being honest with me, Stephen. Why would you not be honest with me?
I am being honest.
Stephen, it just doesn't feel like it, buddy. You know, I get the sense that there's something weighing heavy on your heart right now. And it's breaking you down. And you feel bad about it. I can tell you haven't slept much, have you? In the last few days, have you?
No.
Like something's weighing on your mind, ain't it?
We were looking for Lauren.
You started looking for Lauren yesterday.
Yes.
But you haven't slept in several days, have you?
Yes.
You have?
Yes.
Earlier when I talked to you, you said you hadn't slept in days. That this morning was the first time you was able to get any sleep, was this morning for a little bit.
No.
Yes, that's what you said. That's what you told me. So I asked you, well, if you haven't been able to sleep in several days, what have you been doing? Studying? And you said, yeah, studying. You don't remember that?
No.
What I want you to do, and I'm going to ask you this question. I want you to describe to me how you feel right now. You don't know how to answer that with a yes or no, do you?
I don't know what's going on.
Lauren's missing. This pretty little girl right here, your neighbor, she's missing.
I know.
You went looking for her last night.
Yes.
Did you hurt Lauren?
No.
Stephen, did you hurt Lauren?
No.
Feel the comments.
I know this is hard for you to tell it.
Chat.
But it's weighing on you right now, ain't it, Stephen?
I didn't do it.
But you can probably help me with who did. Can't you, buddy?
That's the other guy calling him, probably. That's the other guy calling him.
No.
Stephen, you know, and me and you both know it's no different than when you was a little kid, right? And you reached in that cookie jar and you got caught after your mama told you not to get that cookie. And when she was, did you get a cookie? No. And whenever you tell a lie, you feel bad about it right then. One, with every lie, there's a chance you're going to get caught. And that weighs on you. Because you know you did something bad. Am I right?
I didn't do it.
You didn't take the cookie?
No.
For the cookie? What are we talking about now? Stephanie, thank you for the super chat, sir. I appreciate that.
What'd you do, buddy?
The cookie.
I didn't do anything.
What'd you do to Lauren?
I didn't do anything.
You saw Lauren last night, though? Yesterday?
No.
What time was it that she went out to do her laundry?
I don't know.
Where were you at yesterday?
At home.
What'd you do at home? Tell me everything you did yesterday. From the time you woke up to the time you went to sleep.
You see what? I can't believe we're only 30 minutes into this shit. We're not even halfway in. I don't want to interrupt too much anymore, but I'm just kind of noticing a little bit like they know this guy's like, what's the word? Manual? Like they know they can like putty, like clay. You can just shape it into whatever you want to shape it into. So they're literally like rolling up close up onto him and getting like face to face. Yes, no, I don't know. And they're doing a good job. But you'll never see shit like this ever again, because now there's the whole cancel culture. You'll never see like uncensored interrogations like this again. I don't think we'll ever see it. It's like movies right now. Movies suck. Movies and shows, because they're all like worried about being canceled. So like, we're gonna make these nice things. We can't. You'll never see shit like this again. I don't know. This is my whatever.
I checked the news.
At what time?
I don't remember.
Was it yesterday morning?
I don't remember.
Malleable.
What'd you do when you woke up?
General Savage. Good word.
I checked the news.
Malleable.
All right, you checked the news, okay?
Movies suck now. There's no good movies.
I watched some videos online.
Clean up?
No.
You didn't?
No.
You smell like you've been cleaning up, like you've been using cleaner to clean up. I know what that smells like. My wife smells like that all the time when she cleans the house.
Oh.
You've been using some kind of cleaner to clean up your apartment, hadn't you?
No.
Steven, you telling me you live like a man? How does your apartment get cleaned?
I clean it.
Okay. When was the last time you cleaned it, Steven?
I don't remember.
Was it this week?
No.
You mean you go a whole week without cleaning?
Yes.
Why?
Yeah.
That's horrible, Steven. Was it possibly over the weekend, last weekend?
No.
It wasn't? If you can't remember, then how is it that you can tell me that you didn't clean up your apartment last weekend? Men.
And the eye contact has got to be so intense. Like they're not even like, you know how like normal people like will look into each other's eyes and we kind of like sway away or we kind of look away. No, it's just like direct the entire time. That's intense.
A minute ago you couldn't remember.
They don't look away nothing.
I don't remember cleaning last weekend.
So it isn't that you didn't, it's that you just don't remember. Right? Help me out, buddy. Right?
I don't understand.
You don't understand?
They're close, right?
I don't know how else to say it, Steven. Let me tell you what I think. I think that she was a friend of yours. Look at her right here. I think that she was a friend of yours. And I think something happened, Steven. You used to watch her come in and out of her apartment, didn't you?
No.
I mean, then how were y'all friends? If me and you friends, we live next door to each other. Every time I look out the window and see, oh, there's my buddy going in. Because we're friends. I'm gonna pay attention to when you come in and out. Didn't you just tell me that y'all were friends?
Yes.
But you didn't pay attention to when she came in and out?
No.
Steven, you're lying.
Oh.
Now you're lying. You're just lying. That's a lie. You ever see her come in and out of her apartment?
Yes.
You did? When was the last time?
I don't remember.
You don't remember? Like last week, maybe?
I don't think so.
You don't think so? Stephen, you understand that everything that you're saying here doesn't make any sense at all. None. None. You totally contradict everything that relates to human behavior. We have skills to be able to observe things, to hear things, to see things. There are natural things out there that draw our attention every day. Such as when you're driving down the road, if somebody hits the horn, you look around. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. That's just a natural reaction. If you're sitting in your living room, you hear the door slam next to you, you automatically think, my neighbor's home. Right? You're telling me that those kind of things don't happen in your life.
You asked if I watched. I didn't watch.
Have you noticed that she's came in and out of her house in the last week or two?
I don't remember.
Oh. Alright, I never seen stuff like this. Nicole and Cameron, thank you for the super chat. He said that like Michael Jackson, I don't remember cleaning.
What do you remember, Steven?
Mad TV.
The last time I saw her was 2 or 3 weeks ago.
Where at?
She was going out running when I was coming in.
Where were you coming in from?
Bar preparation.
Bar preparation? What's a bar preparation? Oh, you're preparing for the bar exam?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Uh-oh. Here's the
How y'all doing? We're just talking.
What do y'all do? Like you weren't watching the entire time through the whatever CCTV video feed or whatever, but you're gonna pretend like you don't know what's going on.
You never seem to remember a whole lot.
Like you weren't listening in the entire time.
Yes or no, or I don't remember. A lot of things aren't making any sense. I gotta be honest with you, Steven. Me personally, I don't feel like you're being honest. Okay?
Well, Steven, you said you're going to help me out, right? With this investigation, because we needed your help. We're asking you for help, right? That's what we, remember I told you that?
Yes.
And you told me you're going to help me.
Yes.
Right? You're going to help me find Lauren, right?
Yes.
And ask for your opinion, your observation of what happened to her.
Yes.
Right? And what did you tell me?
I thought someone snatched her.
Right. Where do you think someone might have snatched her from?
When she was...
If you're the detective, you're the police detective, it's your investigation. Where would you start your investigation?
I don't know.
Come on now. You watch TV, right?
Yes.
Okay. You made it through college, right?
Yes.
You made it just about through law school, right?
Yes.
So you should know, where would you start your investigation?
Where she was last seen.
Okay. So in this case, where was she last seen?
At Garen's house.
Garen. That's the guy that lives up on the street, right? Friend of hers?
Yes.
Okay. Alright, and that was on, I think she left there on Saturday morning.
Yes.
Am I right? Okay. Now, where do you think she went from their house?
I don't know.
Alright, you're the detective now, right? It's your case. What would you do?
Check at her home.
Okay. We did that. That's what we did today, right?
Yes.
So you saw us out there when we knocked on your door. She's not there. I need your help in finding her. What do we need to do? What do we need to do that we haven't done?
I don't know.
You don't know? So if you had this case, you wouldn't be able to solve it, is that what you're saying? Because you're not smart enough to solve it?
I don't know.
Or you think you're smart enough to be a detective?
I don't know.
No?
He's shaking his head.
Steven.
The other guy's shaking his head.
Steven.
So,
Steven, listen to me. We're real people, and we're here to talk to you. I like to think that we're friends, okay?
Oh yeah, we're friends.
Friends communicate back and forth. The only thing you said is yes or no, and I don't know, okay? It makes me feel like you're treating me like you don't like me, and I feel like I've looked out for you today. Everything you said you wanted, I've given you. I've tried to give you food several times. You know, I feel like we talked. You told me about how you like to look at porn on the internet.
Excuse me?
You expressed to me that you're a virgin, correct?
Oh!
Yes.
I mean, that's the kind of stuff you tell friends. You know what I'm saying? Right?
So he's saying they got a bond together. Carter B, thank you so much for the super chat. Carter B says, Steven, I don't know. He's kind of exposing him, this detective here. You told me you're a virgin, right? Yeah. Damn.
Yes.
we need
Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that. But I'm like, damn, he's exposing his ass.
to know where your other car is at. I already know you own another car, okay?
I don't own another
Yes,
car.
you do.
Do you use another car?
You
Whose car
have
do you
another
use?
car. It's not in
I
your
don't
name.
use mine.
No,
Oh, you don't, Steve.
you've been using somebody else's car.
No.
Everyone I interviewed today say you have another car. These people aren't making this up. You have another vehicle.
No, I don't.
So your grandfather's a liar. Is that what you're saying? You're calling your grandfather a liar. I just talked to him. And he said you own another car.
I don't.
So he's lied to me.
Hey, love letters.
Steven, we're telling way too many lies in here.
So you're telling me they're lying?
You're willing to tell me that you're a virgin and that you told me you jack off the porn on the internet, but you don't want to admit to having another car. That makes me think you got something to hide, Steven. That concerns me. You tell me things that most people wouldn't tell somebody else, but yet you lie about something simple.
Why are you
about
trying to
having
hide
another
that you
car.
have another car? What's the big deal?
I don't have
I got 3 cars.
You do. You do.
No, I don't.
It's not at your
What
house.
happened to it?
I've never had another car.
That's the only car you ever had in Macon.
Yes.
Okay, let me go talk to him again, because that's not what he's saying.
I get. I don't know.
What happened to Lauren?
I don't
Yeah.
know.
You like her, don't you?
She's my friend.
Did you ever think about having sex with her?
No.
You never tried to talk to her on a dating level?
No.
Let me go talk. They got his grandfather. Let me go talk and make sure that he owns another car, because he's telling us he doesn't. Be right back.
So you're telling me, see that pretty girl right there?
Yes.
You telling me you looked at a pretty girl like that and you never once thought, ever, man, she looks good. You never thought that?
I don't understand.
What do you mean you don't understand? You know how when you're sitting there you see a girl walking down the road?
No.
And you say, man, that girl looks good. You ever see a
Yeah.
good looking girl down the road and you think to yourself, man, that girl looks good?
Yes.
You never thought that about her?
Yes.
So you mean to tell me you look
You
at
did.
porn on the internet and get off to that, but you never looked at her and said, man, I wonder what it'd be like to have sex with her?
Yes.
You have?
No.
Have you ever thought about what it would be like to have sex with Lauren?
No.
You've never imagined having sex with Lauren?
No.
Have you ever had sex with Lauren?
No.
What do you know about that body we found today?
I don't know.
You don't know? What if I told you that I believe that you do know?
I don't.
What if I told you that I could prove it?
I don't know.
You don't know?
Nicole, thank you for the super chat. Says Steven looks like Edward Scissorhands. I can't even. We're getting close to halfway, but we're not even halfway. Holy crap, bruh.
Is there a chance? But you do admit that there's a chance that I possibly have evidence to show that you do have something to do with that body, correct?
I don't know.
You don't know? Because if I hadn't done anything, I'd say, nope, there's no way. But you say you don't know. Why is that? Why do you say you don't know? Is there a chance that maybe something's there?
No.
Why did you say you don't know?
Because I don't know.
Because you're worried about something? Maybe something that happened, that maybe something got mixed up with something and you're worried about that?
No.
Then why do you say I don't know?
Because I don't know.
How would you not know? If I was asking you, did you just rob a bank? If you didn't, you'd say no, not I don't know, right?
Right.
So why do you say I don't know?
Because I don't know.
You don't know if you had anything to do with that body?
I didn't.
You didn't?
No.
Are you sure?
Yes.
What if I said I could prove that you did?
I don't know.
Could you explain it?
I don't know.
This is wild.
Today you told an investigator that you were worried about us possibly finding blood in your apartment, didn't you?
I don't remember.
You did. Now why would you be worried about that?
We all looked in Lauren's apartment.
Did you see blood?
No.
Then what would make you think that there was blood taken over there? Nothing would make you think that unless you saw it. Because see, I didn't see no blood. None of the other Lauren's friends saw blood, but I know now that blood was there. And now I believe you saw it. You saw that blood. You know that blood was there. And that's why you're worried about it.
No.
Did you know? Why do you have blood up in the inside of your nose?
I don't know.
He's got to be looking at him, staring at him. Look, he's just like...
You don't know? But you saw that blood. That's the only way that you would be worried about it. Because that's like saying, I'm worried about red roses being under my pillow, but yet I never put them there. That doesn't make any sense. You know, your brain doesn't even think to operate like that unless you knew something was there. Does that make sense? That makes sense to you. You're a smart guy, right?
I don't understand.
Oh, wake up!
You knew that there was blood in that apartment.
No.
Yes, you did, Stephen. Yes, you did.
No.
There's blood in your apartment, Stephen.
Are their hands
That's right.
touching? Their hands
There's
are
blood
touching.
in your apartment. Stephen, this is hard, buddy. I know this is hard.
Oh, he's touching it, yeah.
And I can tell it's on you. You want to let it go. There's blood in your apartment, Stephen. You didn't get it all up. It didn't all come off. You scrubbed and you wiped. But we can tell that. Don't you watch CSI? Yeah, we know it.
Yeah, we know. You don't watch TV? Or these YouTubers? Come on.
Stephen, why is there blood in your bathroom?
I don't know.
Yes, you do know. Why, Stephen?
I don't know.
Has anybody else been in your bathroom?
The police were in there.
Other than the police? Who else has been in there?
No one that I know.
No one. And you recently cleaned your bathroom, didn't you?
No.
How long ago?
I don't remember.
A couple days ago?
No.
Over the weekend?
No.
No, you don't know.
I don't remember cleaning it.
Do you use drugs?
No.
You ever use acid?
No.
Are you on medication?
No.
Dexter's a great show.
You're lying, Stephen. I wanted to give you an opportunity to tell it. I wanted to be here with you to go through that process because I know you're not a monster, man. I know you're not a bad guy. You're just a hard-working student trying to pass a bar exam, ain't you? You ain't got a lot of support from your family, do you?
Yes.
You do? A lot of people can't say that. And the fact that you do have support from your family should make things easier because your family wants to feel like they've raised somebody that tells the truth and is honest, right?
Yes.
Did you hurt that girl, Stephen?
No.
Have you ever hurt anyone, Stephen?
No.
Damn, you got closer too. Like, kind of like.
You never hurt anyone.
No.
I've hurt people, Stephen. I've made mistakes in my life.
Oh,
It's
good.
not even normal to say you've never hurt anybody.
Here's the other guy. He's back. He's back now.
Sometimes people get mad and they say things they don't mean to say. It hurts. You never kicked a dog or a cat?
No.
You ever hurt the kids that live up there with your parents? You love those kids, don't you?
Yes.
Okay. And if something happened to one of those kids, you'd be upset, right?
Yes.
Well, something happened to this lady's child, Lauren. Okay? You love all the kids up there with your mama, right?
Yes.
And you do anything for them, right?
Yes.
I mean, they called you and said, hey, we need you. Help us out. You'd help them out, right?
Yes.
We need you to help us out. Okay? Tell me about your family.
So weird, yeah.
I have 4 adopted siblings.
That you love very much, right?
Yes.
Okay. What about your mama?
She's a homemaker.
Okay. What about your daddy?
He's a painter.
Close family? Y'all close?
Yes.
When was the last time you talked to them?
When we got together
When was that?
a few weeks ago.
Did you go up there to see him or?
Shannon, thank you for the super chat. Shannon says, can you give us a quick recap on what he was accused of? Great job, by the way. So just because we got more people watching, just a really brief recap, but I really suggest you rewind the stream. This guy is accused of he sneaked into this woman's apartment, Lauren Giddings' apartment, and murdered her, dismembered her, disposed of her in a bin, and he also was on the news, like advocating, oh my God, I don't know how this could happen or whatever. He was on the news and they broke to him literally while he's doing an interview. They're like, oh, we found the body. And he's like his facial reaction, he's like, he breaks down, like he has to go walk away, he steps away. And so he killed somebody that he was stalking, like his neighbor, pretty much. And they let me see here. They found, I think, her underwear in his apartment. He's just a complete weirdo. But basically killed this woman that he was a neighbor of. And so we're watching the. I think he's complaining here.
They come down here to see you.
We went to Buckner's.
I like Buckner's. Chicken place where the table spins around.
Yes.
You just drove up that metal.
Yes.
Okay.
Caught in 240, right?
They bring all the kids with them.
Yes.
They didn't come back to Macon.
No.
Well, they asked you how you was doing in school and everything.
Yes.
But you need to rewind the stream. If you want to catch the moments, you really need to rewind this shit. And Carter says, I don't know why if you killed someone you agree to get interviewed and don't ask for a lawyer. I just don't know why. What's going on with my camera?
You had told Detective Chapman that you've never shot any of those guns that were in your apartment?
Yes.
There we go.
Have you?
No.
Well, you've never went to the shooting range here in Macon and did some shooting?
No.
Any gun?
No.
Did you make the mistake and tell people at school that you used to go to the shooting range and shoot?
No.
You've never said that?
No.
Do you even know how to load?
Yes.
An SKS? That was an SKS, right?
No.
What was it?
An AK.
Same thing. Just different. You even know how to load it?
Yes.
What kind of rounds it take?
7.62 39.
Okay. What's the capacity of that clip that you had?
30 rounds.
Was it loaded? Is it loaded?
The magazine is full.
Okay. You got a round in the chamber?
No.
Why not?
Safer that way.
Safer? It's just you in the apartment, right?
Yes.
Why do you think it's safer that way?
No chance of it getting knocked over and going off.
I mean, no one lives with you. Just you.
Bullets can travel distance.
Well, how do you know that?
I've read up about it.
On what, the computer?
Yes.
Okay. What about your pistols? You never fired any of those pistols?
No.
Were they loaded tonight?
The magazine is full on the 10 millimeter.
Okay.
And there's one round in the chamber in 9 millimeter and a full magazine.
Was the 9 millimeter the full size one or the compact one?
Compact.
And you've never even fired any of those weapons?
No.
Where do you buy your ammo? Have you ever purchased any ammo here in Macon?
Yes.
From where?
A to Z guns.
On Vineland, was that on Vineland Avenue?
Yes.
When's the last time you was at A to Z Guns?
Years ago.
Do you have a permit?
Yes.
To carry them? You do? Here in Bibb County?
Yes.
Okay. You applied when you was working down at the county or something?
I applied last fall.
Okay. So you have your card?
Yes.
Is it with you?
Yes.
Can I see it? They still make you take your fingerprint down there?
Yes.
Let me see your card.
We're not even halfway through.
Now? You remember?
Almost.
Around $80.
So it expires in 2016?
Yes.
Do you have any pictures of the kids?
No. No.
They didn't give you no pictures when they were in school? Got a picture of your parents?
No.
You got no pictures?
No.
At all? Not even at your apartment?
Wallet.
You have some at your apartment?
Some.
Okay. What do the kids call you?
Stephen.
Okay. So you're just their brother or uncle or?
Brother.
Brother Stephen. None of them ever come visit you here in Macon?
No.
About this car. When you first moved to Macon, did you have another automobile?
No.
Never.
No.
When you moved to Macon, you brought that Geo Prism with you?
Yes.
You never left a car back there at your mother's?
No.
Why'd you tell everybody at school that you had that other vehicle?
I didn't.
So everyone we talked to just made that story up about you talking about your other vehicle?
I don't have another vehicle.
When's the last time you've been to Kroger in Baconsfield?
I don't remember.
Okay, because I asked you that. When's the last time you were at Walmart?
I don't remember.
Has it been a long time? Can you even give me that much?
No.
A week or so?
Maybe.
Do you even have a credit card?
Yes.
Which credit card do you use the most?
Visa.
Is it a bank name or just a Visa?
First Financial Bank.
Is that here in Macon?
No.
First Financial. You got a bank account with them?
No.
Well, whose account? They just sent you a Visa? You don't have no bank account?
I have bank.
Where are you putting your money? In your house? You putting all your money in your house? With all the food you got in there?
I have an account with Wachovia.
Here in Macon?
Yes.
Do you buy your stuff at Walmart with this Visa card?
No.
Oh, how do you usually pay for stuff at Walmart?
With cash.
Do you have a job?
No.
Well, how do you get cash?
Student loans.
Okay.
So you're just living off your student loans?
Yes.
So you hadn't worked like a job in a while?
No.
Are you planning on getting a job?
Yes.
I mean, because your loans are going to run out sooner or later, right?
Yes.
How long you got left to finish your school up? Are you finished completely?
Yes.
When are you planning on moving out of that apartment?
Around
I mean, when's your
July
lease
15th.
up? Around July 15th? Where you plan on going when you move out?
Back to my parents.
And where is that at?
Lilburn.
Do you even know your mother's phone number?
I know the home phone number.
What's that? What's the area code up there?
770
Uh-huh.
381
Uh-huh.
5031.
What's your mother's name?
Glenda.
Has she ever had a drug problem?
No.
She's been home your whole entire life raising you?
Mostly.
Where was she when she wasn't mostly raising you?
Preschool.
Oh, she a school teacher or something?
Yes.
Do you know how? I've already told you that there was a body discovered, right, in the trash containers over there near your apartment. Do you know how that body got in that trash can?
No.
Do you have any black trash bags in your apartment, like that you use for trash?
No.
Can you help me? Do you know where any black trash bags are in that apartment complex?
I don't
Have you
know.
ever seen any around? Has someone been over there cleaning up, or have you ever seen anybody painting in an apartment? Have you seen any painters? Because you're home most of the day, right?
Yes.
Have you seen any of that?
No.
Do you know when the garbage man usually comes over there?
No.
Do you know anything?
Yes.
What do you know? I asked you for help. What do you know? You haven't provided me with nothing. I mean, when's the last time you were in that laundry room at the apartments?
Last night,
What were you doing last night?
Luke and I were looking for Lauren.
Did y'all see anything unusual or out of place?
No.
Okay.
There was one washer that had clothes in it.
Whose clothes were they, do you know?
Luke said they looked like a guy's clothes.
But you didn't look in the machine?
I didn't look in detail.
What kind of knife did you have on you tonight?
A little throwing knife.
Where'd you have it at? In your front pocket?
Yes.
Do you own any saws or anything like that?
No.
No.
There's not anything in your car, is there?
No.
In the trunk or anything?
No.
When's the last time you actually drove your car?
I don't know.
Like went somewhere in your car?
Within the past few days.
Alright, today...
I gotta try this monotone voice and stuff with my exes. When they start like bitching and complaining, I mean, well, not my exes, but like if I'm in a relationship, I want to use this voice. Will that work? I don't know. No, I'm not sure. I don't know. No. Can I do that shit? Can I pull that off? No.
Well, it's now Friday, but yesterday was Thursday. That's when you met me.
Yes.
Have you driven your car this week at all?
Yes.
What day?
I don't remember.
You don't remember?
I want to do that. I don't remember. I don't know.
What do you remember about your car?
I drove to Kroger.
In Baconsfield.
It won't work?
Across
No?
the river. When do you think that might have been?
I don't remember.
You don't remember.
Yo.
Why would you go to Kroger?
To get something.
What?
Dinner.
It's like a relationship. You're being interrogated. You're just the guy. You're like, I don't know. I'm not sure. But Nicole and Carmen, thank you so much for the super chat. Steven needed help a long time ago, obviously, and received no help at all. Now look, I feel this could have been avoided. Just another statistic. Yeah. True. I don't want to be a statistic though. I don't care what mental health issues you got. I just don't want you to kill me. I don't want to be around you. Go do that shit with somebody else, whatever. I don't want to be your statistic. Everybody got mental health issues now. And we're all catering to the murderers and shit. They can kill, do all this kind of shit, bond out, come back out the next day and kill 3 other people. And years later, we're looking at it like, oh my God, like how could this person get out? And then we're sympathizing with the person that's killing innocent people. We're sympathizing with these crazy fucks, right? Life was so tragic. And they're just killing innocent people, killing kids, raping them, doing all kinds of shit. And people are sympathizing with these fucks. Fuck them! All right, let me calm down. Seriously, let me calm down. And that's what I said the other day. I was like, eventually, there's not going to be regular. There's just going to be these people that's left. That's all there's going to be. They're going to take over. Because we have all these special programs and shit. Oh, it's mental health. Oh, it's like whatever need that we need to, whatever. So they can destroy your life. No, we just got to adapt and be sensitive and whatever. Fuck your life and your kids and everything. It's like the crazy kids at school. I went out to lunch today, right? With my mother and sister. This is kind of like, I didn't expect it to go this route right now, but I went out to lunch, right? And when I went out to lunch, my sister was telling me this story about one of her friends, a mother, right? And this kid is like, I don't know, 3rd or 4th grade or one of those grades. And the little girl was going to school, and some kid told this little girl, well, let me tell you this. The girl comes home, right? And she tells her mother, what's suicide? What does suicide mean? And so the mother was confused, like, well, why are you saying this? What's going on? And some kid told that little girl, kill yourself. Kill yourself. Right? And And so now they're trying to figure out what's going on in school. Nobody knows. These schools are fucked up. These kids are fucked up. And they can't figure it out. And this little girl, now she's not really laughing. She's not really smiling. She's being to herself. She's like, just, from what I was told, in her head. Like, fucked up in her head. Because whoever it was told her, kill yourself. And then they think that there's more going on. It's not just kill yourself. They think there's more going on. But like the teachers, they're investigating. They don't see nothing. And for me, at a certain point, I'm like, yo, take your kid out of that school. Yank their ass out of that school. But then where do you put them? And if you put them in a new environment, then it's like you're restarting them somewhere where they're not comfortable. I don't know. And then I was told that at one point this kid, the little girl, started crying on the couch. Like just crying hysterically, but she's not opening up and she's not telling her mother what is going on. And so these people are fucked up. These kids are fucked up. And so like that's all I'm saying is that like it seemed like the justice system and people, oh, we cater and we want to fix what it is for these sick fucking people and the people that suffer, the people that are dying, the people that have to face the repercussions after, whatever. And to me, it sounds like that kid's fucked up. I don't know. And that was just one story that I heard today. You know, I don't know. Yeah, and that it makes a case for the homeschooling stuff. Yeah, it really does make a case. The parents that told me about homeschooling, it really makes a case because you hear the horrible shit. These kids they're not normal. I don't know what's going on with these kids. They're terrorizing other children, and they're telling them to kill themselves. And then how do you deal with that, right? I don't know. So like. And it makes me think of like the Crumleys and like you want to sympathize, but at a certain point too, it's like, I just think as a person, as myself, where I've been in relationships that are toxic, like how long do you let these people fucking like mess up your life until you're like, I'm cutting it out. I'm done. You know, we can't keep like sympathizing and making these programs and these safe spaces. At a certain point, yo, we got to cut the shit. Get you some meds, put you in a room or somewhere, but you're not going to fuck up my life. You're not going to fuck up my kid's life. I don't know. Rant. Yeah, but I don't know. That's how I feel. That's how I feel. Anyway, let me continue with this.
You got a lot of food in your house, right?
Yes.
What day do you think that might have been? Was it over the weekend?
No.
Was it Monday?
I don't think so.
Was it Tuesday?
I don't think so.
And school nowadays, school is not what it was when we were going to school. It's different. These kids are sick and twisted. It's not like when we were going back, they're going to like, I don't know, they're going to rip up your shirt or they're going to tease you or like, what? No, it's different now.
What day would you think it was if you had to pick a day? What day was you hungry on?
Wednesday, maybe.
Wednesday?
I'm tired of this shit.
You don't remember what you bought?
Dinner. Frozen dinner.
I like the frozen section. Microwave dinner?
No.
Oh, frozen dinner you cook in the oven?
Yes.
Okay. Did you go over there by yourself?
Yes.
Okay. Did you go anywhere else that night?
No.
Or that day? Just over to Kroger and then you came home?
Yes.
Did you go anywhere this week, like, I don't know, shopping at the mall or looking at guns at A&Z, or did you go anywhere else?
No,
When's the last time you cleaned your car?
I haven't since I got it back.
Where'd you get it back from?
My parents.
What'd they have it for?
Their van was in a wreck.
So what'd they do, come get your car, or?
Yes.
So they came to Macon and got your car and then left?
The wreck was down here.
Oh, in Macon?
Yes.
Oh my god.
So
PA
they
now?
were staying with you when they were in the wreck?
I can't.
No.
Pronouns?
Well, what were they doing in Macon?
The van was going to be worked on.
Here in Macon?
Yes.
Well, where's the van at now? Do they got it back?
It was totaled.
So they were in Macon, and they were in a wreck in Macon.
My mom was.
And she was down here in Macon because...
The air conditioner was malfunctioning.
Why was she in Macon, though?
Because there's a place in Macon that's the best at air conditioning repair.
And you told her about to come down to Macon to get her air conditioner fixed?
No.
Well, how do you know that?
She told me.
Oh. So she just drove to Macon to get her air conditioner fixed?
Yes.
She was in a wreck?
Yes.
Totaled out her car, her van?
Yes.
So she came to your house to get your car?
I drove her back. I was following.
You drove her back to where?
To my apartment.
Where was the van?
It was towed.
Okay, because it's totaled. She stay at your apartment, spend the night with you?
No.
She stayed just a few minutes and leave, or what?
She stayed about an hour.
When's the last time you talked to your mother, Glenda?
I don't remember.
Has it been a while?
It's been a few days.
Do you call her every day?
No.
You don't check on the kids?
No.
Show me that scratch again that you showed me earlier. That was it a...
Yeah, show me. Take off your clothes.
What did you say happened there?
I think I scratched myself in my sleep.
Huh. Are you going to be able to help me with this case or not? Because I need to tell the parents something, huh?
I don't know.
You don't know what? You don't
I
know what happened to
if I
her?
can help.
Why don't you know if you can help?
Because I don't know if I know what you need.
I need to know if you know where Lauren's at.
I
Or
don't.
do you know who took Lauren?
I don't.
You told me that if you were working the case, you would think somebody would take her when she was running. Why would you say that?
When we looked in her apartment, there was no sign it was broken into.
Okay, so you're figuring somebody might have took her while she was out running?
Yes.
Is that what you're saying? Did you see her go running this weekend at all?
No.
Well, that would help if you did. What time does she normally run? At night or daytime? Can you at least tell me that?
I don't know.
Did she like to run in the early morning or the late night?
The last time I saw her was midday.
Like noonish?
Yes.
Okay.
She was going running when I was coming back from bar prep.
Has that been a while?
2 or 3 weeks.
Okay. She speak to you?
No.
You just
How many of you ladies would date this guy? Keep it real.
saw her out
He's a nice guy. Nicole Carmen says, I by no means sympathize with Steven, but when the issue started, he should have received help. There were signs. They ignored it. Now this. All right. True that. I can't, yo. I'm just done with this shit. People, we have to keep suffering, or kids got to keep dying. I'm just over this shit. I mean, the Ethan thing, I'm not going to get into it, but I mean, I've spoken with multiple people, like privately. his parents really did screw up though. Like, you got to wonder at a certain point when the kids are asking for help and nobody's helping them, you know?
I was in my car.
Well, did you see her when you were like pulling in the parking lot, or you just saw her running down the road? Was she outside her apartment getting ready to go run, or was she already running at the time you saw her?
Already running.
Okay. She was running by herself?
Yes.
She didn't have her dog with her, did she?
No.
Did you get along with everybody when you worked down at the district attorney's office?
Yes.
No problems?
No.
Did you like doing what you used to do down there, or what?
Yes.
Yeah, he did ask for help.
Who did you work for? I mean, who was your... Did you help out everybody, or were you assigned to just a certain person?
Mainly Jonathan Adams.
And so...
Okay. How long did you work down there?
The spring semester.
Did you enjoy doing that kind of work?
Yes.
So you should be able to help me, right?
Yes.
Because you're on our side, right?
Yes.
All right. What do you think I need to do?
I don't know.
There we go again with that I don't know. Come on now. You can give me some advice, right? You can't give me some advice. Well, what I should do next? You can't tell me what you think I should do next?
I don't know.
Well, we found a body outside the apartment, right? We know that, right?
Yes.
You saying you didn't hear or see anything the whole time you've been there over the weekend, right?
Right.
We've talked to you, right?
Right.
We've talked to most of all her friends. Is there anybody else we need to talk to that you might know that we didn't?
Thanks, sir.
I don't know.
Let's talk about the apartment complex. Anybody in that complex? Anybody else we need to talk to?
I don't know who you have talked to.
Who lives below you?
An older woman and her son.
Were they home tonight or today?
I don't know.
You didn't see them?
No.
Do you ever see them?
Yes.
But you don't know if they were home today?
No. She doesn't have a car.
So it's really hard to tell if they're home.
Yes.
You ever talk to her?
Yes.
Does she work anywhere?
I don't know.
Do you ever get tired of saying I don't know?
I don't know.
What else you got in your wallet there, brother?
My bear card
What's that used for?
to get into the building.
What else you got?
My bank card. My Kroger card.
Is that the card you use at Kroger?
Yes.
I'm gonna write down this number. Since you don't know the last time you were there, I'm assuming you used your card when you were there.
Yes.
Right.
I always use my card.
That's why I'm gonna write down a number.
You guys are killing me.
You can remember that you always use your card, but you can't remember the last time you were there.
I always use my card.
Well, what if you didn't use it?
I couldn't do this shit.
What else you got in there?
My Borders card. An ink card. My ID.
When's that?
Voter registration.
What's that, Mercer? What's that?
Mercer.
Should I speed it up a little bit? It's almost we're a little bit more than halfway. I could speed it up a little bit. The way this guy's talking, oh my god, yeah.
Law cab card.
What's that? Use a free cab right home? Oh, that's just the phone numbers.
Numbers for cab companies.
Here in Macon. All right. What's that card right there?
GameStop.
Okay. No phone numbers or anything?
No.
Okay. Put your money back up in there. There's a $100 bill up under there. What are you rolling with all that money in your pocket for?
My granddaddy gave it to me.
Do you take any medication?
No.
Have you ever taken any medication?
How many times they ask him that?
Do you have any kind of mental problem?
No.
Oh, he's back. I almost want to slow it down to get the country in it, but we'll keep playing.
You know what's crazy? I was talking to people that he works with and everything. They talk about how he always expresses himself.
But he don't know.
He's very talkative. Steve, they say you're so talkative, buddy, that you're always so friendly. You stop in and say hello, and you talk. Why is it that you're acting so short with us tonight?
It reminds me of a certain situation where I see you very talkative everywhere else, but with let me chill. Chill. They're watching.
If you have all this character and personality about you, why is it that everything that we get from you is yes, no, or I don't know?
No.
Well, you sure were talking to the media tonight, weren't you?
They asked what happened.
Yeah, that's what we're asking you. What happened? What'd you tell them?
I told them
You
what I knew.
That you didn't know. Do you drink at all? Do you drink beer?
No.
Are you on meds? Are you drinking? Are you high? Are you mentally disabled? What is up? No, I'm not. Naturally beautiful. Thank you for the super chat. He sounds like Carol Ann from Poltergeist when she was talking to the TV. Love you, Mel. Love you too. Thank you so much for the super chat. Appreciate that.
At least I gotta know stuff I don't know.
Steven, you know,
normal.
We have to go to our best resources when we're trying to do anything. You know, it's kind of like the guy who wants to get his oil changed. He goes to Jiffy Lube. You know what I'm saying? We're looking for Lauren, and you said you were her friend. Aren't you her friend?
Yes.
Y'all good friends?
Yes.
How good of friends are y'all?
We're friends.
Like, how good of friends?
I don't understand.
You don't understand? You don't understand how good of friends y'all are?
I don't understand what you're asking.
How good of friends are y'all?
We're friends.
Are y'all close friends? Are y'all just acquaintances? Y'all study? I mean, how good of friends are y'all?
We're friends.
Are y'all really good friends?
I don't know.
You don't know? How do you not know if you're not a really good friend? Let me ask you this. Maybe you're saying that because you don't know how she feels about you. How do you feel about her? Do you consider her a really good friend?
She's a friend.
But not a really good friend?
I don't know.
You don't know? How do you not know?
I don't know what you mean by really good.
Are y'all really close?
No.
No, you're not?
No.
So you never told her any of your personal business?
No.
She ever tell you any of hers?
No.
You ever see her upset?
No.
She was always a happy person, wasn't she?
Yes.
Why are you acting like this, Stephen? You see how I'm able to talk in complete sentences? Like we're having a conversation, but the only thing you're bringing to the table is a yes, no, or I don't know.
It sounds like, oh my god, yeah.
Why is that, Stephen?
I'm not gonna say nothing. Don't do it.
I don't understand. You don't understand. What don't you understand? I want to be able to help you to be able to communicate with me better than that, Stephen. I feel like we can help each
I'm
other.
gonna do it.
Stephen, did you hurt that girl?
No.
Do you know where she's at?
No.
Would you tell me if you did?
Yes.
Have you lied to me at all in this interview?
No.
Yes, you have, Stephen. You said you have.
Yes, Stephen, you have.
When you say you don't know when the last time you cleaned your bathroom is, that's a lie. When you say you don't know the last time you saw her coming in and out of her apartment, or you don't notice whether or not she comes in and out, that's another lie. Your door's only a few feet from hers. You've told some lies in this interview, Stephen. Without a doubt. When was the last time you did laundry?
A few weeks ago.
You ain't washed clothes in a few weeks?
Yeah.
Why?
I have a lot of clothes.
No, you don't. That's another lie.
Oh! Come on.
That's right. That's 3 lies, Stephen. You don't have a lot of clothes.
Yes, I do.
Nope.
Weird.
You got enough underwear to last you 3 weeks?
Yes.
Do you wear the same pair of underwear more than one day?
Yes.
Why?
Because it's still clean enough to wear.
Stephen, I appreciate you coming down here today and talking to us, okay? I appreciate you cooperating with us and helping us along.
It's like they gave up. All right, yeah, shit. With that, yeah, what else can we say? All right, you're wearing your underwear for multiple days. What else can we say? Thank you for the cooperation.
But you've lied to me about at least 3 things in this interview.
Yo.
People don't lie unless they got something to hide. Why would you lie to me, Stephen?
I didn't lie.
Sure you did.
I'm honest.
You said you don't even notice when she comes in and out of her apartment. That's a lie, Stephen.
I said I didn't remember the last time.
Have you ever watched her go in her apartment?
No.
You've never... How long y'all been neighbors?
3 years.
3 years, and you've never watched her walk through her front door?
Yes.
5 seconds I said, you ever watched her walk into her apartment? You said no. So I'm going to ask you again, have you ever watched her walk into her apartment?
Yes.
When was the last time?
A long time ago.
How long?
Before graduation.
It's been that long. And you graduated when?
In May.
Beginning of May, end of May?
The middle.
And you hadn't seen her walk in her apartment since?
No.
Did you ever help her carry up groceries and stuff like that?
No.
Never.
No.
You ever help her carry her laundry?
No.
She's never needed your help with anything?
She asked for help with the computer.
You ever offer help with her for anything, carrying stuff for her, anything like that?
Yes.
Like what?
Robot.
When she was moving out during the first summer.
How old is this guy?
What did you do?
She needed help moving stuff to her car.
And you helped her?
Yes.
So you went in and out of her apartment moving stuff?
Yes.
How long did you help her?
A few minutes.
That's it?
Yes.
Do you realize how you're talking right now? Does it not feel weird to you?
No.
No, it's
Would
normal.
you say that this is how you talk all the time?
I don't understand.
Yeah. Bruh!
You're just not expressing yourself at all. Everything's with you is yes, no, I don't remember, I don't understand.
Like my exes. Yeah. I don't know what you're talking about. No. Yeah, I want to pull this shit off. If the next like situation, I just want to pull this bullshit. I don't know. No, I'm not sure. I don't remember. I'm gonna implant this in my head. I'm gonna remember this shit. I'm gonna try this bullshit with the next person.
Can't help me out with anything. There's nothing you can tell me to help me about this beautiful girl right here, Steven. That was your friend. Nothing. You gonna let things go down like this?
I don't know what you want.
I want the truth, Steven.
I can't.
I don't
I
know
can't.
where she
Done.
is.
Done with you.
Let me ask you this. I truly believe you don't know where she is right now. Where was she yesterday?
I don't know.
Liar. That's right. You're lying. Why are you lying, Steven?
I'm not lying.
Yes, you are lying. How long do you continue to do it? She's got a mother and a father and a family out there that is sick over everything. Where's that little girl, Steven?
I don't know.
Steven, you know. Where?
I don't know.
Steven. You're gonna look at this right here, this little girl right
This
here,
is so crazy.
and you're gonna say you don't know? I know you know.
I don't know.
Yes, you know. What are you gonna say tomorrow when I say we got your hair with the body? What are you gonna say to me then? Cause you know, like I go like that. Look at my hair. That's how easy it falls out. Look at all that on your head.
Yeah, all that shit.
You don't think
got.
nothing fell out? It did.
Yeah.
It did, Steven. We just wanted to give you an opportunity to tell it. So you didn't look like a monster at the end. Because you know what? I don't believe that you're a monster, Steven. I believe that you're a good guy. You've been picked on. Girls didn't show you the respect that you deserved. You did something stupid. And I believe you feel bad about it. And that's why you're all freaked out right now. But I'm giving you the opportunity to get right.
So crazy.
I'm giving you an opportunity to show everybody you're not a monster. That you feel bad about what happened. Your hair is there, man. Your hair is there. We got your hair with the body. How's that, Steven?
I don't know.
Yes, you do
Oh,
know.
come on, you know. Yo, I'd have to like grab his ass, like strangle him, like just shake his ass. I couldn't do this shit. I couldn't do it. Sorry.
Yes, you do know,
That's too
Steven. That's right, buddy. See that? Look at
mine
it.
after a while. Look at him. He's doing crazy.
See how easy?
He's crazy. I'm crazy after seeing this shit.
It happened.
Shake some more.
And it happened to you. Why, Steven?
I don't understand.
Oh, you understand? You understand exactly what I'm saying. See this stuff right here, your hair? Yeah, it fell out of your head when you was moving the body, Steven. That's right. You remember moving the body?
No.
Yes, you do, Steven. Why, man? What happened? Why?
I don't know.
Tell me, bud.
Oh, what?
I didn't do it.
Yes, you did, Stephen. Your hands with the body. Quit lying. We want you to tell it so that way people understand you're not a monster. Things just, you got out of control. It's a sickness.
Alvin, you see this shit? You don't know how many situations this
Why'd you do it, Stephen?
I don't know.
Stephen, why are you going to keep telling that?
Why? Why do you keep reasoning?
You hurt
with this
that
person?
girl.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did, Stephen. You hurt her, man. She was screaming. Screaming, Stephen. Why? And I know you feel bad about it.
No.
I can see it in your face. What came over you, man? What happened, Stephen?
I don't know.
I know you don't know. You couldn't control it, could you?
I didn't do it.
Stephen! How long are we going to continue to do this? You did. Why is what I want to know.
I didn't do it.
Yo, I go crazy. I'd snap. I couldn't do it. Yo.
Stephen, you hurt that girl, man.
Jeez.
And you got on the news today. That's right. You know what? You weren't talking like this on the news, buddy. Yeah. You hurt this girl.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did. You hurt that girl.
It'd be a rap. It would be with me. It would be a rap. Be a rap.
Why'd you hurt her, Stephen?
I didn't.
You hurt that girl. Did you try to make her have sex with you?
I didn't.
Huh? Who did it?
I don't.
They got your hair? They steal your hair and take it over there? Stephen, they steal your hair?
To me, he's like the last ditch effort to get this guy. He ended up confessing, but like this is like the last ditch effort.
They didn't, did they? Did they, Stephen? That's right. It's all sinking in right now.
Not really.
He knows
No,
is what you're thinking. Stephen, I don't want it to be a game between me and you. I know it hurts, and I know you're not an awful person and you want to tell it. Your hair was there, Stephen. We've all known it all along. We wanted just to give you an opportunity to tell what happened. Did y'all have sex?
Oh.
No.
Did you try to have sex?
No.
You think about having sex?
No.
Liar. What kind of man doesn't think about having sex? You said earlier you like girls, right?
Yes.
You said she's a pretty girl, right?
Yes.
What'd you do to her, Stephen?
I didn't do anything.
You're lying. You hurt that girl.
No, I didn't.
Sure it did, and that's why you're having this massive meltdown right now. Because you can't live with yourself, can you? It's overwhelming you, isn't it? Tell the truth, Stephen.
I didn't do it.
Who did it?
I don't know.
Yes, you do, Stephen. Why? Why did you hurt that girl?
I didn't.
Why'd you hurt her, Stephen?
I didn't.
Anne Marie, thank you for the super chat. Mel, you gave me one hell of a weekend. You've been great. You've been a great date. Much love and appreciation. You're amazing. Thank you. Nicole says Steven is the definition of pleading the fifth. Yeah, I'm trying to hang in. There's like less than 30 minutes, like 25 minutes. I'm tired, but we're hanging in. We're gonna ride this out. The weirdo.
You hurt that girl.
No, I didn't.
Sure you did. You know it, and I know it. You just don't want to tell it, Stephen. But that's okay. I know it. I just wanted to give you an opportunity to tell it, so people didn't think you were a monster. You're not a monster, are you, Stephen?
No.
I know, buddy. I know you're not a monster. Tell me what happened.
I don't know.
You tried to have sex with her?
No.
She didn't want to have sex with you?
I didn't do it.
She didn't want to have sex with you, Steve?
I don't know.
You don't know if she wanted to have sex with you?
I didn't do anything.
Yes, you did, Stephen.
I love snuggles.
You went into her apartment, Stephen. And you hurt that girl.
No, I didn't.
You did, buddy.
Nah.
You hurt her, Stephen.
No, I didn't.
Yeah, you did.
I gotta call Sylvia after this.
Why
Hopefully
won't you
he's awake.
tell me, Stephen?
I didn't do it.
I'm gonna take this with me. You don't deserve to look at it. Just stay right here, okay?
Okay.
Yo, he's not bothered.
I appreciate
he's
all
not
your
phased.
cooperation tonight, okay?
Okay.
All that BS you're spewing, he don't give a ish about that. Okay. Yes. I didn't do it. He knows what to say. I don't know what you're talking about. No. The other guy was messing up that chair. Like that guy, the other guy was like swinging that shit. Swinging that chair, throwing his legs up, yawning. What is this the tactic now where they just leave him sitting there and they think he's gonna worry? This guy doesn't give a shit. He's a psychopath. He don't give a shit about like sitting there and waiting and stuff. Alright, hold on, let's see. You think this guy cares? He's just staring at the door. He don't give a shit. He's staring at that door, just staring, waiting. Alright, I'm gonna fast forward it. Give a shit about that. Okay, hold on. Let's give it a second. Let's let him sit there for yeah, we're gonna get him. Yeah, let's sit there. Let him sit there. Let's make him contemplate what he did. And he's doing the yawning thing too.
Ready to go.
As if this guy cares about your yawning.
Things with you. You know, the reason why we're down here is because Lauren's missing, right?
No shit.
I just need you to please tell me. Give me where you. I know earlier today you told me you stayed home all weekend, right, in your apartment.
Yes.
Yeah.
And did anybody see you? Did you talk to anybody over the weekend? Were you on your computer all weekend? Is there anything I can look at that I can say he couldn't be involved because he was on the computer, or he was online on a porn site, or he was online doing college work, or anything that would exclude you as being involved altogether? I mean, did anybody see you this weekend at the house?
He said
did you go out to get a newspaper? Did you wave to a neighbor, or you just locked yourself in all week?
Yes.
Nobody saw you?
No.
I mean, what do you just stay in the house all day?
Yeah.
I mean, what do you do all day in the house?
Nothing.
Play video games.
By yourself?
Yeah.
Yes.
A lot of people, yeah.
You never talk to anybody on the phone or anything?
If they call me.
Well, who calls you?
Parents.
I mean, you've always done that your whole life? You don't have no friends?
No.
How can you go your whole life without a friend?
I have friends.
Where they at? Where they at? You have any friends here in Macon?
Yes.
Name one, because everybody I talked to said they ain't your friend.
Ryan Granger. Cass Lawson. Ashley Morehouse. Carmen Love.
The same people I talked to today. And they're not your friend.
There you go.
Okay. They're not your friend.
I'm so happy because today I found my friends. They're in my head.
I mean, it's all over anyways. I just wanted to know what was going on tonight. The game's over. I mean, we know what you did to her, so we just want to know if you were going to tell us or not.
I didn't do anything.
Well,
I did.
That's what you say. But we know different. So you're fucked either way.
Yo!
You're fucked. We already know. And everybody out there, all your friends know that you're down here because of what happened to Lauren. So all those friends that you thought you had are not your friends anymore. Okay, there'll be no more video games. Alright. I know. This is the end. Is there anything you want to say?
No.
I didn't do anything.
That's what you say. That's what you say. Stick to your story.
Fucking weird people.
Because it's over. We're tired of talking to you. Okay. We know you killed her. We know you put her body in the trash can. Simple as that. The news media knows it. Glenda knows it, your mother. Your sister knows it. Your sister's husband knows it. The one that used to beat your sister. He knows it. You know what he said? He said he's a crazy motherfucker is what he said when I called him. That's your own family calling you crazy. Your own family said you're crazy. Nobody wants to see you. Nobody's coming to visit you. So you can sit there with that dumb look on your face. But it's over. You enjoyed yourself and it's all over now. Okay? Anything you want to say? I don't know.
I didn't do anything.
Well, that's what you say. But I'm telling you, you did. Okay? Simple as that. You're not in charge, I am. I just took it away from you. That's one thing you can't change, brother. You can't change that. You are no longer in charge of anything. Okay? You understand that? Yeah. Talk to Glenda. She's crying. She's supposed to be coming down here. I told them the whole story. And they told me what you used to tell them about your next door neighbor too. Yeah. What? You can't say nothing now? You're speechless?
Hmm.
What
happened to you?
Yeah, she should be here in a little bit. I promised her I'd let her see you and the kids. I don't know if she's bringing them all or not before you go on down. Alright? Okay?
I didn't do anything.
Doesn't matter what you think you did. Doesn't matter. It's what I can prove. Okay? Okay, Mr. Smarty Pants?
Smarty Pants.
Promised her I'd let her see you. So I'm waiting on them to get down here. Alright?
I didn't do anything.
Okay?
Okay.
I'm taking Glenda's statement about what you used to tell her about your neighbor. About what you used to tell her about your guns and your knives and your sister's husband's coming.
You gotta watch out for those people.
Crazy.
They'll mess up your whole life. I don't know what you're talking
Your sister
about.
is married still, right?
Yes.
He used to beat her back in the day?
I don't know.
Well, you sit in here and think about it for a little bit, okay?
Okay.
Got plenty of time to think now, don't you? Yep. Got plenty of time to think. You thought you were smarter than everybody else, but you're not. You're not. The sad thing about it is you probably could have made something with your life.
Oh, please.
But you chose a different route because, one, you don't have a girlfriend, and two, you're never going to get a girlfriend.
Steven. How do I say it? Steven?
I'm listening. I'm all ears.
I don't know what you want me to say.
Say you killed her.
Say nothing.
Say.
You're fucked either way.
Say.
Do you understand that?
I didn't do anything.
That's your side of the story.
Yo.
That's your side of the story.
Come on.
Works both ways, brother.
Waterboarder. I'm just kidding. I'm kidding.
Ain't gonna be no more yelling. Ain't nobody gonna yell at you. They're gonna come in here and cry and kiss you goodbye. I'm gonna take their statement and it's all over. You do understand that, right?
I didn't do anything.
That's what you say.
That's
what you say.
That's not.
'Cause you haven't told us anything. Do you realize what I'm telling you?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, you sit there and think about it a little bit, okay?
You can't do nothing. With those
check on
people, you can't do nothing. There's just nothing. And some of you watching, you probably got a crazy person sitting right next to you watching this shit with me right now.
Thought you were smarter than everybody.
And you don't want to say it, but you know this crazy motherfucker next to you.
Fucked up. You fucked up. Somebody
Baby.
always leaves something in a crime
He's
scene.
talking about me, baby.
You fucked up.
No, baby, he's not talking about you, baby. It's just funny. He's just joking. He's just ex-classmate.
You fucked it up. First, I didn't really believe you had anything to do with it. I said, man, it couldn't have been him. He used to work down the DA's office with us. He's a good guy. He used to help us out. Friendly guy and everything. couldn't be him. He could have done something like that.
I don't know, somebody out there, you sitting right next to somebody that's crazy, you're looking at them too, you're like, oh shit. Oh, they're sleeping next to you or whatever. You know what I'm talking about. Crazy as shit.
Well, we're through talking to you. Just waiting for them to come visit you. Are you through with your little show you've been putting on all day? Huh? Are you through? You're not gonna win. Too much evidence. Too much evidence. Appreciate you talking to me though. Just hang tight. Look, Linda will be down here in a minute. I'll usually take her to drive down the interstate.
I don't know.
Hang tight.
Yeah, I don't know. Okay. I feel like he got the best of the detectives. I don't know. Like he got them. Yeah. All right. So we got to take a look.
Here we go.
Remember.
He just stares at the door. He don't play. Loyalty. And that's it. Yeah. Now, years later.
Today, convicted killer Stephen McDaniel questioned his former attorney and others as he tried to convince a Richmond County judge to grant him a new trial. McDaniel admitted 4 years ago to killing and dismembering his Mercer Law School classmate and neighbor, Lauren Giddings. Caitlin Heck breaks down what happened in the courtroom today.
Stephen McDaniel walked into the courtroom today with an entire cart full of documents. Now, the morning got off to a bit of a slow start. He began by questioning Nancy Scott Malcor, who works with the district attorney's office. He asked very specific questions regarding court documents and transcripts of pretrial hearings. Now, this is the first time we've really heard Stephen McDaniel speak. At all of his pretrial hearings, it was mainly his attorneys who spoke for him.
How would you describe my demeanor at that meeting?
Now, things really didn't pick up until later in the afternoon as McDaniel began questioning his former attorney, Floyd Buford. And McDaniel decided to waive his attorney-client privilege, meaning that Buford...
Still looking like a whole weirdo. Years and years and years later, still looking weird.
Buford had the ability to speak freely regarding his discussions with Stephen McDaniel. Buford described McDaniel today as weird and a bit odd, but he did say that...
Hey, so you can't cancel me because... Even the news segment said it. It wasn't even just me. The news segment said it.
Throughout the entire process, he believed that McDaniel was innocent.
That up until the last couple of weeks of your case, I was strongly in your...
Can we watch that? There's a confession, like a video confession. Can we watch it somewhere?
Your corner, believing you were innocent. But this computer evidence that came in from the GBI, the fact that you peeping in this Giddings apartment.
We also got a very detailed look today at discussions between McDaniel and his legal team in the days leading up to his guilty plea.
The graphic, specific, detailed confession that you made to Frank Hogan and I, which we were shocked about in the jail, and which you went into terrific detail. Lauren Giddings.
Now, in McDaniel's habeas, he claims that Floyd Buford, Frank Hogan, and the rest of his defense team failed to represent him effectively. Here's what Buford had to say today about that.
Started off facing a death penalty. It ended up with life with possibility of parole. You could get out one day, Stephen, and you viciously murder a woman and dismember her, and you still could be paroled. So I don't see how that's ineffective assistance.
Now, throughout the entire day, McDaniel remained
I fixed my volume. My bad. I didn't realize it was down. Thank you. Somebody told me. Yeah, Desiree. Thank you for letting me know. Yeah.
And very stoic, much like his parents who were sitting in the front row. They showed very little emotion, except for the very end of the day. His mother waited around as McDaniel was getting ready to leave the courtroom and waited to blow him a kiss. And McDaniel was not able to call on one of his last witnesses, his other defense attorney, Frank Hoke. He also intends to question Nancy Scott Malcor again regarding documents he had requested from the DA's office. The judge decided to call for a recess and said that the hearing would have to continue at a later date. In Richmond County, I'm Caitlin Heck, 13 WMAZ News.
Buford also brought up child pornography charges against McDaniel, saying the images found on McDaniel's computer were some of the worst he'd ever seen. McDaniel will not be prosecuted on those charges as part of his plea agreement. The next hearing date for this case has not been set. You can.
Yeah, child charges. Is there a confession video? I don't know if there's a confession video. I don't think I've seen that, but they say he did admit to his crime. I am sleepy. I am tired of shit. Let me call Sylvia real quick if he answers, but I should call it a night. I'm tired. Let's see.
Please leave your message for
You didn't answer.
8.
How dare you? Oh, thank you. Oh, damn. Everybody's telling me in the text message. Okay. Thank you. Thanks, Alexa. And Lindsay. All right. Thank you, Lindsay, too. Okay, my bad. I'm going to try Sylvia one more time. If not, bro, I'm calling it a night. Calling it a night. I think I called the wrong number, actually. My bad. Yeah, I called the wrong number. You're right. Sylvia called me out, too. I know you probably smoking shit. Sylvia called me out. Hey, man, you called the wrong number. What's wrong with you? Okay, let's try this. Boom. Boom. Okay. Let's call the homie. Call the homie.
Yo.
Yo, what's up, man?
What's up?
What'd you think about this whole this guy Steven, man?
That was a good story you covered.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think he was doing the interrogation thing? You think he was playing a game, like pretending?
Nah, it's kind of smart that I don't know stuff. You know, you keep playing simple, so you know you kind of making the cops work. You know, like they gotta investigate now. You know, they probably looked at him like this. You say like this nerd dude coming in. It's gonna be easy confession. Don't worry about it. They're like kind of underestimated. You know. Kind of smart, bro. He kept it simple. I don't know. Cops hate that word.
I don't know.
Yeah, you know.
Yeah.
You know.
I was pretty much looking for a school that didn't have a wait list, and that's why I chose my school. There was no wait list at all. You applied.
The car, like, you know, the first time he was like, "Oh, I looked. Your grandfather say you own another car." He never looked into the car, so he said, "All right, let me go back again." He probably went back. Nobody answered. So that's why he's trying to like go another route, like about his family now, about his brothers, or, you know what I'm saying? And oh shit, what else here? And another thing is, it's funny, right? He said he never shot a gun.
He got 3 guns.
But he never shot a gun. But he knows how many bullets it is. He knows how much it loads, how much this, how much that, the caliber. And he knows this shit go fast and they go through anything. So why? Supposedly he read through the internet. Oh shit, what else I got here?
You took notes?
Oh, and about the laptop.
Wait, did you write notes? You actually took notes?
Yeah, I took a little note, yeah. And about the laptop, right? I think he probably put like a app on that bitch to watch her or hear her. And so he's like, oh, I couldn't fix it, man. You know, here you go. Ain't nothing wrong with it.
Yeah, that guy's crazy motherfucker.
You know what I also noticed too, right? That when he's interrogating, and the cop with the red shirt is sitting next to him, and then the other cop comes in, he's locked into the spray. He's locked into the red cop, like saying like he looked away, like saying, all right, this is prison. You looked away. That's it. This is my chance to get you right there. He looked away, like he was just dead, like looking at him like a shark. You know what I'm saying? Just like ready to attack his ass. Just like, you know, I don't even think he blinked, to be honest with you. I didn't even see him blink.
I wonder if that guy was like an incel. That's what some people were saying. The incel community, they're super strong. I remember one time I kind of joked about them, and I got an email. They were watching. They were like, "No, we're not all like that, man. You got to be careful what you say." Like they get very offended. The incel community, they're very prideful about their whatever it is they do. Yeah.
No, and I seen this in the show, right? The Criminal Mind shit. I know there's a show and all that, but it kind of makes sense a little bit. You just gotta ask the right questions. You know how he kept saying, I don't know, and out of nowhere he answered a couple of questions with like an answer, with a like, you know, like a little sentence. You just gotta ask the right questions, bro. I don't think those are the type of dudes that you can't come aggressive at. You gotta come like polite and make them, you know, make him seem like he did something wrong, but like in a nice way. You know, it was an accident. Don't worry about it.
Right.
Tell me. You know, but I was looking forward for the confession. What the hell he said, man? But you couldn't find it.
No, I couldn't find the. I'll try to look again. I didn't see a confession thing. When I type confession, everything else pops up. I don't see confession. I don't see. Let me see. Hold on. I see a Daily Mail article. Damn, yo, every time I see another picture of this guy, he looks crazier and crazier. Rough.
What I seen some.
Jeez.
It was like in a website, right? That you got that, like that story.
A random website, yeah.
Yeah, okay. Cause I seen some shit called Candyman. That story looked kind of dope.
Candyman.
You know, it was like in the 1940s or some shit like that. It was like an army dude, and he killed like Boy Scout kids or some shit like that. That shit look kind of dope, man.
I don't know when he confessed. He confessed live in court. What? Really? Or so?
Well, he probably don't want to avoid the death penalty, bro. You know.
Okay, hold on. Please guilty in court.
Today, convicted killer Stephen McDaniel questioned his former attorney and others as he tried to convince a Richmond County judge to grant him a new.
Lauren Giddings pled guilty inside a Bibb County courtroom, and 41 NBC's Skylar Henry was there, and he's joining us live right now with the latest. Skylar.
Amanda, if you could describe the scene with one word this morning, it was emotional. Stephen McDaniel did plead guilty in front of Judge Howard Sims for the murder of Lauren Giddings. Now, we're going to roll some video that we've shot in the past about this case. McDaniel was accused of killing Mercer Law grad Lauren Giddings back in the summer of 2011. He accepted the plea deal this morning. Well, he'll serve life in prison with the opportunity for parole again in 2041. Now, also a part of this plea deal is he'll have to provide.
They say he got a parole deal, 2041.
That's a pretty dope story. Who told you that?
Candyman?
No, not the Candyman. That crazy dude, Stephen McDaniel, whatever the fuck his name is.
I was talking with my friend tonight, and I was looking up shit, and I was looking up Interrogation. I don't want to like put the whole thing out there, like, because these people, they want to be you, but no, I just looked up.
You were surfing the net and you found that shit.
Yeah, I just looked it up on it. I just Googled this shit, and I was like, what looks interesting, and that was it.
An allocution. Now, if you don't know what that means, is an allocution. It will be a written statement talking about all of the events that happened on the night that Giddings was murdered. Now, the defense
And there's some YouTubers that covered this. This is not, but I've never heard of this shit until tonight. I was like, wow, this is interesting.
Came to Macon Judicial Circuit District Attorney David Cook about this plea deal a couple of weeks ago. Cook told me in a news conference that he believes McDaniel will spend the rest of his life behind bars, even though he has the opportunity for parole again in 2041. He also said that his goal from the very beginning was that he wanted to just give justice to Giddings' family.
And you know what I was thinking? You know how the cop saying, you have another car, you have another car. I think the other car was the van. He probably crashed that shit. And mom's like, you know what, man? Let me get the other car. I don't want you to fuck that car up either.
Last 3 years and.
You think a lot of women are into this type of guy? Maybe this is what they're into nowadays.
He just knows how to fit in good. You know, he's weird, but he knows how to act normal too. Like, you know, he got to switch. You know.
I think nowadays this is what the ladies are looking into, like a guy like this. You know.
I'll tell you, honey, you bring this guy in here, bro. He's gonna come right back out the door.
This is what the ladies are looking for now.
Motherfucker ain't standing in my door, though.
This is what they're looking for. Long-term relationship.
Man, he probably didn't even know how to wipe his ass yet, man. But you gonna bring this motherfucker here in my crib.
Elizabeth, thank you for the super chat. Great live, man. Thank you so much.
This guy probably didn't even know how to change the tire, bro.
He probably had some issues. I guess he probably had some issues. But that's what some people are saying, like the incel community, man. Like the incel, we don't know, like some. But then if you talk about the incel community, they get offended. Like they don't want to be associated with certain things. They have standards too.
It's like saying, like there's like a Dominican killer in there saying all Dominicans are killers. You know, everybody gonna kind of get offended on that shit, you know.
I don't give a fuck. Say it. I don't give a shit.
Yeah, I don't give a fuck either, man.
Wow.
It is what it is, man. But I don't know, man. I showed a raw story, bro. But he's still alive.
Yeah, he's I want to find out what is.
What, is he getting the death penalty or is he getting life?
No. He has. I think he has life with parole, like a chance of parole though. So they could have named more like. The parole thing is like
he don't even come out of his cell, dog. He just like, I don't want to come out. I don't know. You want to come out? I don't know.
He has parole coming up. I don't know. I forgot what year. 20-something.
But then, but what they thought they were gonna find the body? Supposedly the body was like a feet away from her apartment. How the fuck you think? And then when they found the body feet away from the apartment, he was like, really? Like, he was in shock. Like, bro, come on, man.
They need to keep his ass locked up. I'm tired of these people letting people out and then they go in and killing a bunch of other people. He has issues. Whatever it is, he can solve it behind the cell.
And that's probably why his parents was like, how old was he when he got locked up?
I don't know.
You were born in 81.
20-something, I think.
Okay. His parents was like, yo, we can't handle this motherfucker. Buy his nigga the house. Buy him something. Buy him away from here, bro. And they buy him something to get him away. They can't handle him, man.
How do you deal if you have a child like that? How do you even deal with a child like that? Like, so there's this crazy ass kid, you know, you got mental issues.
You know, I'm pretty sure it's kind of rich. Like, man, just give him whatever the fuck he wants, man. You know, don't let him bother us. Yeah, I'm saying that's how parents think, bro. Some rich people are like, just get him whatever he wants.
What is all the background shit you got going on? It sounds like you're like your phone's in like a plastic bag or something. Like you're just rubbling that shit to the. What are you doing?
I don't know. Yeah, man, that shit's crazy, bro. That shit is crazy.
Well, no, it's cool, man. I appreciate it, man. I appreciate calling.
For sure, Doug.
We talk all the time anyway. So. Oh, I sent you the link for the confession in the DM. Hold on. All right, let's check out the confession. Linz. All right, Linz, let's see if you pulled up with the link correctly. Let's see if you're the plug. Linz. Okay. Linz, but you sent me 2 links. Which one should I click?
Either or.
There's apartment. All right, let me pull up one link first. Oh yeah, we'll do both links. Fuck it, we'll do both. Vamos a ver. Me estoy durmiendo aquí.
Wake up, man.
I know.
Put your hand
Okay. Oh shit.
Put your
Okay,
hand in hot
Liz.
oil or some shit.
Liz with the plug. This is the inside of the apartment. Vamos a ver entonces. Okay, okay. Alright. If you're watching on YouTube, Silvio, it's gonna be like a 30-second delay, or 20-second delay.
I watch it when I hang up. You know,
Okay.
send me the link.
Okay, we're watching. It's like a 12-minute video. I mean, if you want, we could just get off now and then we'll talk.
Yeah, go ahead, man. I'll holler at you, bro.
I appreciate you, bro. We'll talk, man.
On a
Peace.
bit.
Later. All right. So I'm just gonna play what Lynn's sent. Looks like a normal apartment. What is this? That's the girl's apartment. Is it really? Is it the girl's or the guy's apartment? Oh. The crime scene? Thank you, Sackville. Please do The Legend of Jeff by GAC Crime Psych. I don't want to play his video, but that guy is a legend in his own right. He does really good content. There's a couple of legends on YouTube that do really good work. Looks like his workout room, I guess. This is Steven's apartment. Yeah, that's what I was told. Steven's apartment. Gun, it is behind the couch. It was and Boss said he didn't confess in video. It was a letter he wrote in his cell and gave it to the DA. Okay, thanks, Boss. Claudia, thank you for the super chat. Alright, so happy you're on. Thank you so much. Appreciate that. Yeah, it's kind of late. I mean, for my time, it's late, but we got people in a lot of different time zones. So for some people, it might not be that late. Might be early. Shit. Normally by now I'm sleeping. Like by 10 o'clock, I'm already in bed. Normally. And then we got spring break next week. So Maddie's going to be chilling with me all week next week. And I gotta pick her up early tomorrow morning. A bunch of empty Powerades and Gatorade bottles. That's kind of weird. If you're talking to me, you know I'm in Florida. Of course I'm in Florida. South Florida. Florida! There's crazy people out here. Yeah, the bottles lined up. That's kind of weird. Germany. Wow, amazing. 6:42 a.m. here. 5:42 a.m. Yeah, I can't complain. You guys remind me every time. There's no reason for me. I can't complain. Jess, how you doing, Jess? You're amazing. Amazing. Pretty late. Past your bedtime. Pee bottles. I used to have gamer buddies that would just pee in bottles and not go to the bathroom. World of Warcraft. Where are all his clothes? I don't know. I guess there. It's a creepy video to record. The way they're recording it. Second link is written confession. Okay, Lindsay, thanks. Yeah, this is about to be over. And we'll watch the second one and then we'll call it a night. Oh. Norway, amazing. Australia, Machola, thank you guys. I appreciate you watching. About Criminal, you got canceled by Streamlabs. Damn, 5:45 a.m. in the UK. Oh my god. Yeah, I'm ready to get some sleep too. I gotta be up early.
Stephen McDaniel.
I'm glad this next video is short. Knife? Was there a knife? Diapers? On the floor. Place was kind of trashed. Damn. That's it. Okay, let's take a look at the last video and then I'm calling it because I'm freaking oof that.
As a psychopath. Stephen McDaniel is a psychopath.
Back in the days when you could call somebody a psychopath and not be canceled. Nowadays you get canceled, but back in the days when you could say
Stephen McDaniel is a psychopath who cowardly allowed darkness and evil to consume him. He should never be permitted to prowl the streets of this world again.
That is the voice of Karen Giddings, the mother of Lauren Giddings, the Mercer Law grad who was killed almost 3 years ago. Just a week before jury selection was expected to start, Stephen McDaniel pleaded guilty to malice murder this morning.
As part of his plea deal, McDaniel will serve life in prison, and he had to write out
You're not blocked, Vida. I could see you. Vida Sills something.
Exactly how he killed Giddings. Here's part of that confession.
It was 4:30 a.m. on Sunday, June 26th. Stephen McDaniel says he entered Lauren Giddings' Barrister's Hall apartment with a master key from the complex, wearing gloves and a mask. She woke up, told him to get out, and that's when he says he leapt on the bed, grabbed her throat, and began choking her. Some of her last known words, according to McDaniel, "Stephen, please stop." McDaniel strangled her to death and dragged her lifeless body into the bathtub. I returned to Lauren's apartment around midnight Sunday to begin to dismember her with the hacksaw that was later recovered from the laundry room maintenance closet. I removed her limbs and head, wrapped them in several black trash bags separately, and discarded them in the Mercer Law School dumpster across the street from Barrister's Hall Apartments. He writes he put her wrapped up torso in the garbage can at the apartment complex early in the morning on June 28th. McDaniel said he never sexually accosted Giddings before or after he killed her. In fact, from his statement, his motive is still unclear. McDaniel wrote he joined the search party late Wednesday night, still in a dreamlike, delusional state in which I believed at the time, while taking part in the search, that Lauren was still alive and that I had not done what I had done, even searching the empty law school in a delusional hope of finding Lauren alive and well, as if I had not really killed her. To this day, McDaniel says, I am not delusional or without morals or decency, but says something in his makeup must explain what he did.
McDaniel also wrote he does not expect forgiveness from Giddings' family or friends, but he is sorry. To read his full statement, head to 41NBC.com.
That's it. Oh, yeah, I'm gonna get some rest. But yeah, yo, thank you guys so much for coming through tonight. What a crazy story and a crazy live stream. Weird. So we'll see what comes up this week. If you guys want to do that every now and then, I had a lot of fun. I really enjoyed the time with you guys. It was great. Let me make sure I didn't miss any. Thank you, Claudia, for the membership and the super chat, and Sackville for the super chat, Elizabeth for the super chats, and Nicole and I think I caught all of them. Naturally, Nicole. If I missed them, send me an email and cancel me, and I'll mention you on the next one. I'm so tired. But yeah, have a good night. Love you guys. Peace. Please teach your daughter self-defense. Yeah, I thought about that. Karate, guns, whatever.